Fucking server is down. Get that shit back up. We trying to play. It's a bunch of motherfuckers at home that's locked and loaded right now. Fix this shit. Bill Gates, Microsoft, whoever the fuck. All these motherfucking bullshit ass vaccines y'all trying to give us. Fix the motherfucking video game, nigga. Now.
PlayStation ain't dead, dead. PlayStation ain't dead, dead. PlayStation ain't dead, dead. PlayStation ain't dead, dead. You heard what I said. PlayStation ain't dead.
Hello.
Hey, hey, y'all heard Snoop? Fix a,
He was serious. He was all about the business.
That holds very true to current events right now. Jesus fucking Christ. Dude, what vaccine we getting now? I was fiending all goddamn day. Fiending. I was like, Jesus Christ, get my fucking PlayStation back up online. You turn it off, turn it on, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off, turn it off.
Is it still down?
No, it's up. It's up.
But people were upset during that time it was gone. Like, what the heck, man?
Oh, man. Well, it only came on about like 4 hours ago, something like that.
So it's been over 24 hours then. That's a long time.
Yeah. I kept resetting, but
just to check.
Yeah.
20 hours.
Well, because I'm sitting there going like, I'm going to be the asshole that leaves it on all day, and it came back on, but nobody told me that you had to reset it or something like that, right? But
20 hours.
That was
what a bunch of crybabies. Let me tell you about the outage of 2011. Now there was
Dude, has it been that long? Oh my god, thinking about it now.
Yeah, man. At least we got a free game out of it. Anyway, welcome to the PlayStation Podcast. I'm Will. Over there, that's James. Down Caddy Corner, that's Sean, and below me, that's Reggie. Reggie, welcome to the show, Reggie.
Hey, welcome back, Reggie.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Hey, Red.
You've been here so much. Fucking, your ass impression is left in the seat and shit.
I think I've been on here the most, right, so far, as a guest.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it'd be a battle between you and Heck and Steve, probably.
Okay.
Yeah,
and Gore's up there.
And Gore, yeah, that's the trifecta right there.
We're like the regulars. Cool.
the four timers club and shit. Xbox. I'm sorry to hear.
Project Retro Games is here. Right on. Xbox isn't dead.
What's going on, dude?
You can tell he's more of an Xbox guy, but he doesn't make any Xbox games though. I wonder. Yeah, maybe Project Retro makes some Xbox games.
Yeah, man. So, what have you guys been playing? What's been in your consoles lately?
No.
Well,
it was Dead by Daylight before the internet went out. Well, not the internet, the PlayStation Network went out. But right now, it's a game called Azure Striker Gunvolt Part 3, which I got from Limited.
All right. Yep.
That's
a good game. I remember playing that on the Switch. Isn't that like Mega Man type game?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The
Kingdom Come, man. Started playing that today. Graphically, it looks good. It's just kind of slow pace right now. They started to get into some action, but combat's a little sluggish. That I like. But so far so good.
Right.
Yeah.
Any interesting scenes yet? Have you banged any dudes yet?
No, not yet. I think that's in the DLC.
Damn it!
So, I didn't get the gold edition.
The dick licking content and shit.
What did I play? Today, it's actually two of my pickups this week. So, spoiler alert. Since the servers were down all day and I couldn't play fucking COD because that's my routine. Saturday morning, Saturday, Sunday, I play COD like 24 hours. Okay, but I did play the new Rag Indie, Red Raptor. It's a cool shmup. It's like NES TurboGrafx type style arcade vertical shmup. Very simple, but classic, good shmup. Very fun. I'd recommend this. This is great for $20, and they have it in hand. So
better than Rogue Flight.
No, it's totally different than Rogue Flight. Totally. This is just old school, like top down vertical shmup. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I played that for a good while. It's got a nice level up system, so you got to replay the levels each time to like, but it's simple. It's not overly complicated like how some shmups get. And then also this came in today from Limited Run. This game is fucking fantastic. Pumpkin Jack.
Sequel to Pumpkinhead.
This is it's basically a 3D platformer. This is really done well. It's a great like story, great like combat, great platforming. Art style's awesome. This is top notch.
I feel like they missed the boat on that one. I feel like that definitely should have been like around the Halloween time.
Definitely.
That's from. You can get that from Amazon or Walmart or
Limited Run.
It's a limited run, but it's not a numbered release. So I don't know. I don't know if they're going to do. I know usually they do. I would keep an eye on it. It just came in today, so I'd probably think maybe in a week or so, probably VGP. I would have, if you like 3D platformers, because some come out now and they're just atrocious. This one's really good. I would check this out. It's short. I looked up the game length. I haven't finished it yet. It said you could complete it, without doing all the extras in about 4.5 hours, 5 hours, or it could take as long as 6 or 7 hours. So, I mean, I'm fine with that. I don't need a 100-hour fucking game. So.
I've been playing. I played Metal Slug XX. I got that. I actually opened it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that must have been. Were you having an aneurysm or something?
It was hard to see with all the tears in my eyes as I was ripping the plastic away. I was struggling with the plastic. I was like, God damn, why is this coming up? And I get halfway through it, and I look down, and I forget there's a damn tear strip on this PAL bullshit. So I was like, God damn it. But, I played some Metal Slug XX. I played some Dead or Alive. And I played some Rogue Flight.
Yes.
Oh, played a little Rogue Flight?
No, I'm kidding. I like girls. But
well,
I'm gonna get it someday. I do plan on getting it because you guys talk so much about it. But no. And of course I played some Call of Duty with Sean this afternoon. But it's been a slow video game. I keep going back to Metal Slug. It's it's more Metal Slug goodness. You can't beat it.
Did you open up the Metal Slug because the PSN was down and you couldn't download it?
No.
And you're like, oh, I need to play a physical game. I got to open one of my games.
No. I wanted to play. I plan on playing it. So I opened up. I don't know. There's like this myth about me where I don't open sealed games. I open games all the fucking time. All right. So just calm the hell down.
Speaking of Rogue Flight, did you see who hopped on the bandwagon this week for it? Fucking coming all over, putting their loads all over it.
Who, Sean? Tell us who.
Yeah.
Oh, it's our favorite fucking YouTuber, Mr. Wrongway.
Oh.
Yeah. The best game in the world, the best game ever of all time. Buy it now.
Oh, you got a video on it?
No, he did a live stream last night, and he had it in the header of the fucking live stream.
No.
I don't think that guy plays video games.
No, I don't think so either. He probably he probably just like saw me or Reggie talking about it and was like, "Oh, I guess it's good, so I gotta hype it up now."
Well, he was in the comment section of one of my videos recently. I think he was talking about it. But what's a funny story? I don't know if I told you guys this, but me and Jason saw the pickups video. And I think it's coming out this Friday, but I took Rogue Flight over there. First game I talked about. But it was snowing going back home, so really wet and everything like that. And I guess some snow got on top of like the tote I had. And I don't know what happened, man, but some water got into my tote. Actually, no, it was this. It was that wasn't it. There was snow on top of my tote, but I had a water pick, which I use all the time. And I forgot to take the water out of it, and I put it inside my tote. So the games that got water damage, you got the game that got the most water damage, of course, was Rogue Flight. So it was like, I was so mad. Dude. I was like, man, I gotta order another one right now. I was like, so pissed.
Was this after or before you shot the video?
It was after. So I'm going the video shot and everything. It looks nice, but I was so upset. I was about to order another one. So it says like get here in 3 weeks. I was like, no, I want it now, man. I want my beautiful copy right now. So what I ended up doing, the developer had commented in one of my videos, and I said, oh, maybe I'll just ask him. So I hit him up. I said, hey man, do you ever have an extra art sleeve for it and everything? And I showed him how mine was all jacked up. He's like, dang, dude, that's messed up. He said, man, just instead of like doing that, it'd be easier for me just to send you another copy. So he's going to send me a copy of it, you know, the little autograph from the developers, which is nice.
Cool.
Dibs on your waterlog copy. I'm calling it now. So
Yeah. He said, give it away or whatever. Like that's cool. Give it away.
See, look, Will's always finding a deal somewhere.
Yeah. If it's free, it's for me. Come on now, let's go.
But yeah,
if it's free, give me 3. Oh man.
I mean, the water damage is not that bad, but it's bad enough for me, dude. I had to like, no way. You got Ugh.
Well, collectors of our caliber, we require a perfect.
Well, you know, like wear and tear is fine, but that's just. Oh man, it's like it shows my mistake, dude. Kind of like you guys ever heard about the infamous popsicle incident?
No,
my collection.
Well,
it reminds me of that, dude. Like how horrible I felt. I was like, never again.
Hold on, what the hell is the infamous popsicle called?
You never? Oh man. So a couple of years ago, when I was going crazy doing videos, like I was like putting on like 3 videos, like editing 3 videos a day and getting them all prepped up and ready. I was really tired one time when I went in my game room and I had a popsicle. I said, man, I need some energy or whatever, like before I do this video. But I didn't open the popsicle. I had 2 of them. They were the big stick ones. And I set them next to my PS1 games on that red cabinet. You know, I was going to get them after the video.
Right.
What ended up happening was I shot the video and I was so burnt out. I just turned off all the lights and left the room. And I came back in there I think 3-4 days later. And then I go next to the I forgot about the popsicle just there, right? I go next to my PS1 games. And I lift one up and it's got this gooey stuff like this.
Oh, man.
I look at the pause like, oh my god, I cannot believe this happened, dude. Like it was so horrible. And if it hadn't been anything else that wasn't PlayStation, I would have been fine, man. But it's like, dude, the PS1, that's my heart. Yeah. So it took a while to get all that stuff back. But
is it a big like string of just goo?
Dude, it was bad, dude. What it damaged the games that had the black and white manuals most because it doesn't have that texture to protect it in a way. So color manuals were still fine or whatever like that. Even though they got a little bit damaged, they were still fine. You could like wipe it off or whatever, like there was a little bit of water or whatever. But the black and white manual sucked up all that moisture. And it was like, dude, what the just unbelievable, dude. Like
this is the hidden portion of the story of like anytime you go game hunting or you find games and you pick up like typically like an Xbox game and you hold it with 2 fingers, you go, what the fuck happened to this goddamn thing? And there's the beginning of the story. Mr. Popsicle.
Oh my god!
What flavor was the popsicle?
The big stick, the orange and red ones.
Oh,
I think that's what they still call them. Yeah. And I haven't eaten a popsicle since that happened, dude. Like that was it.
Scarred them for life.
Since then, I sworn off popsicles. Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, not that I mean to, man. It's just like, dude, I just stopped it at that point because it was just so weird. We take care of something for so long. You know, we're all collectors, man. We take care of our stuff with all our stuff uniform, as you can see in the background. It just hurts when you make a stupid mistake like that.
Right.
And it's like, dude, it just cost me. So luckily I built most of it back up. Recently I finally replaced the X-Men vs. Street Fighter manual, which was one of the main ones that was damaged. And it was man. That was a tough video.
I'm trying to think of if I've ever just like ruined a game accidentally, but no, I guess so.
I mean, technically, the game's not ruined. It's just the uniform, like how it looks, is ruined. Yeah. I can still play them, but
like it ain't going back. It ain't going back on the shelf. It's going in some weird box somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
I have the A shelf, and then I have the B shelf. I keep the B shelf in my son's room. That's where I put all my less than desirable games, so they're out of sight, out of mind. I don't want to see that shit. But this is the way I picked them up. I'm not. Popsicling all over, man. What about you guys? You guys ever ruin a game accidentally? Fuck one up?
No. The most I have is I mean, I have a really good, and it's not really, I don't ruin it that much, but I have a good technique of getting like GameStop stickers off of the actual artwork. off of the paper, and I'm pretty good where I could get about like 99% of the time I don't do any damage, and then like there's like one out of 100 where like I just tear it a little bit and I go and it irks me enough, but.
Mm-hmm.
It's not totally shit. You know what I mean? It's just like there's, by the barcode, there's like a little tear, and I'm like, fuck. And that's fine. I put it back on the shelf, but it's good, But I'm pretty good with getting it. Fucking GameStop putting those stickers on the fucking artwork, man. The worst idea ever.
That was the worst. I don't know who.
Yeah, EB Games was known for it. It was horrible, dude. Like, why would you put it on the art? Put it on the outside. Like, that doesn't make any sense. You have to make effort to put it on the art itself. You know what I mean? You have to pull it out.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell?
Yeah,
what I use a Q-tip with lighter fluid.
Really?
And I dab lighter fluid on the sticker. I try not to get it on the artwork because it'll actually eat the ink. But lighter fluid, like Zippo lighter fluid, it goes right through it. It melts the glue right on up, and literally you can peel that sticker off, and then to get the gooey stuff off, because it'll still be gooey. Then I'll take like rubbing alcohol.
Why don't you use Goo Gone?
Yeah. Goo Gone for me, I hate Goo Gone. Goo Gone to me, it leaves an oily residue. It smells like fucking orange. I mean, lighter fluid is rubbing alcohol, but it's a higher concentrate. So it literally evaporates like instantaneously. So it doesn't leave and there's no residue at all. And that's why I prefer to do that. So
when you're talking about stickers, I have in my early days of collecting, trying to peel these stickers off. I have, the tab that holds the manual in place.
Yeah.
I have fucked up a couple covers and put a little indent or torn one. But shit happens.
Real fast, one of the riskiest things I ever did was I got a Klonoa with a Blockbuster sticker on it. Klonoa for PS1. You guys know that game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
And of course the game would work still with the Blockbuster thing on there, but I took the risk of taking it off, man. And it was one of the scariest things I wish I had recorded it. I posted it on my Instagram, the aftermath. But I got that damn thing off, man. I had to have like 2 bottles of Goo Gone though, because every time I peeled just a little bit, I'd pour or dab some more in there just to be safe. Yeah. And I got that sucker off. It took like 3 hours to get it off perfectly, man. But I was so happy with myself because I feel like I was protecting the game, saving it. Nobody wants those nasty stickers on there like that. Yeah. So, man.
I don't know. I find good.
Actually, I broke. I remember. I forget what game it is. I broke it. I literally broke the fucking thing in half. Those like metal stickers that they would put on the CD around the ring, like at a library or something. Trying to get those fucking things off. I've gotten like 2 of them off,
right?
No problem. And then there was like a third one, that I got later on. I was like, oh, no problem. I've gotten it off. It takes a lot of work. Like you're sitting there like chipping away at it forever. And literally, I'm doing it, and literally the CD just cracked in half. I was like, fuck.
Jesus.
Sean, you renting games and trying to steal one from the library? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Library games are the worst. You're shopping on eBay. You're shopping on eBay, and they're like, "Holy shit! Look at this. This is fucking decent price. I'm up for it." You go look at it, a library game. It's like, oh my god, fuck off. Library games. But I didn't want to shout out Kenneth Mullen once
thanks,
again
man.
with his weekly contribution to James's children. College fun.
Did you see Bloody Bones' chat before? Also, the
Monster Hunter?
Kenneth. No, not that one. It was the first one. Damn it, where is it? At 10:12. At 10:12. That's a good one.
10:12. Oh, I gotta go back in time. I'm glad to know that I'm not the only one who thinks Mr. Right Way is a total fuck. He's all right. Come on.
Oh, stop playing devil's advocate.
We gotta, he's all right. He had something to the community, right?
Oh, yeah. What not to do? The wrong way.
No, the wrong way. Poor bastard. I wonder how many people like when he's at a convention, how many people say, "Hey, you went the wrong way." Zing. And he gets all fucking, he gets anger goosebumps and shit. I don't know. Anger goosebumps.
It's all ego with him, man. So he probably doesn't hear it anyway.
I'm gonna make you share the story. Sean, tell us about the dream you had last night. Sean had a little dream last night. I dream of Right Way. What was that the title of the dream?
I'll give you the shorter version. It was a funny dream. I was at like a convention, and I'm walking around, and I walk past Right Way, and I see him out of the corner of my eye, and out of nowhere he tackles me, and like him and I start going at it and whatnot. So, I'm all like, we're on the ground going at it and this and that. And out of nowhere, James pops up. Now, like, I don't know if like people that play Call of Duty or Fortnite, how like you got those clowns that jump up and down like crazy when they're trying to shoot, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, stand still so I can shoot you. So James shows up, but his hair, he's got Rick James hair. He's got the braids with the fucking gold little tassels at the end. And he's jumping around like Fortnite and like a motherfucker. And he starts throwing fireballs at Right Way. And Right Way's running around the venue. And James is jumping around going, like a goblin, throwing fireballs until the whole place is on fire. And James is laughing. And Right Way's like scared out of his mind trying to dodge the fireballs. And then I woke up in such a good fucking mood. It was the greatest day of my life.
Yeah, my pants were moist. Oh my god!
But I don't know why James had fucking braids. I don't fucking know.
It was Rick James. You thinking about Rick James?
Yeah, Rick James.
It was definitely you, dude. It was definitely 100% you.
we need to write some Right Way fan fiction and shit.
Start doing cartoons.
Some stories, huh?
Oh, jeez. Right Way. Hold on, we did.
I'm a horny boy.
There we go. There. So, never forget. All right, guys. I'm gonna. Usually we bullshit for like half an hour, but I'm gonna jump right into it because we have a crap ton of news to talk about. So I'm just gonna get right into it. New trend discovered: limited edition video game companies are selling limited edition games, knowing that a retail version is coming out later on down the line. Now, these versions are sometimes exactly the same game, but either way, they're trying to squeeze all that juicy juice from the fruit. The latest example is Soul Reaver 1 and 2. I got a picture here. Yes, the latest. It was first sold by Limited Run Games and is now a standard and deluxe retail version is up for pre-order from BGP. This is the first time it's gone down, and unfortunately, it will not be the last.
Yeah.
Would you guys hold out for the retail version if you were chasing a game? If you knew one was coming out later?
Yeah, I mean,
100%.
As a business, I see what they trying to do. They're trying to get you to buy their copy first, and not let you know that a retail's coming, because then most people probably will just get the retail version. Now, people that are more serious collectors, maybe they might, or they really like the game, they might want to get both cover. If it's a cover variant, hey, we're gonna have a different cover versus the retail. Let us know that ahead of time. Then that gives people the option to maybe pick up both copies or just get the whatever copy cover they want. But I think that's just a shitty practice that they do. It's like, come on now, like, well, I don't know.
I mean, this release in itself was like controversial anyway, because
for sure.
When Limited Run first put it up, they put the standard version and the collector's edition up. They always have a month pre-order window, and they did word things kind of weird, but they weren't very clear when they worded it. Because I remember the day that it came up, and the standard. Yes, they have done it before, and that's what we said. It sounded like Will said this is the first time. He actually said it's not the first time. But at LRG said, okay, this is the standard version is going to have an exclusive slipcover. All right, cool. And at that time, people were saying, okay, well, it's not a numbered release. It'll probably get a retail release without the slipcover. So that, to me, that thing, I'm sitting there thinking, there's just going to be a standard version in the store, no big deal. But, personally, as a collector, I would like to have the slipcover. Well, they didn't have that for the month pre-order. It sold out the first day, like a limited fucking release, like their old school shit. And they didn't tell anybody. And it pissed everyone off. So the only other way to get the slipcover was to buy the collector's edition for $150.
Yep.
I mean, there seems to be plenty of slipcovers floating around for $150 if you want it. So then they come out with that. So, all right. So I end up buying the collector's edition because I missed out.
Oh, no.
With me thinking that there's just going to be a standard retail version. Now, VGP, it's really not even VGP. I think it's just going to be all retailers.
Yeah.
They have two versions. They have a standard version, and then they have a deluxe with its own steelbook, which is different than the LRG steelbook. So now, if you're a completionist, now you were like, oh crap! Now I got to get the deluxe version, the collector's version, the single version. And they keep doing this more and more with their releases, which.
Stop playing with my money, yo. That's all it is. Stop playing with my money. Like, tell me what it is. Like,
it's to the point now, since like I know we talk shit about VGP and whatnot. VGP gets all of the limited run games when they come out anyway now. So it's like, why even bother pre-ordering from them anymore? If VGP is just going to get them, they usually get them before I get my copy in the fucking mail.
Mm-hmm. You got to think there's got to be some sort of shenanigans going on here because VGP and LRG are
it's a backdoor deal going on, man. Like, they know.
They're very obviously in bed. So there's some
100%.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Sean, if you knew retail was coming out, would you have gotten that limited edition one?
Well, I knew that a retail was coming out, but the way that everybody was speculating, because everybody in video game world speculates, I just figured it would be like a regular standard copy,
Okay.
And I wouldn't care about because I personally would like the slipcover. But now that I see there's a different steelbook, I'm kind of interested to get the steelbook. You know what I mean?
Right, the deluxe edition. Yeah.
And I'm
Sean, you gonna double dip?
I don't know. Maybe I'll get the Switch version. Double dip.
Sean. I do think, I do see a double dipping in your future.
I might not. I mean, dude, I already have that game on the Evercade. I have the original games. I really don't need a double dip on it.
So. You gotta really be a fan of it like that. Like you love that series so much, and you start collecting it like that. But
I'm not a huge fan. Like, I don't hate the game, but it's not like my mecha game where I need 30 copies. It's more about the principle of the whole situation. When they did Jurassic Park. Yeah, they came out with a retail version, but that had a different cover. So that's fine, because, again, we're a collector's channel. So we do dumb shit like buy fucking cover variants for no reason. So,
Dumb shit indeed.
Would you buy another Rogue Flight if it had a cover variant?
Oh, he definitely would.
Oh, yeah.
If it came out to ESRB, I obviously definitely get it, but
yeah,
I don't know if it was a different cover variant for PAL, I probably wouldn't.
It's a possibility, man. But this game is awesome, Sean. Like, I gotta thank you again, man. Like, dude, I never knew about this game. Had been for you, man. Like, dude, it would have slipped under the radar. Look at that gameplay, man. How beautiful it is. Yes, I would double dip for that game in a heartbeat.
When I played that game that morning, there were two people I thought about. It was you and Joe Rad. I said you two would love this fucking game. So that was
you'd love it the most.
It's my game of the year.
It's a great game. Great game.
Looks like Xseed is furiously slamming the print button on their industrial Xerox machine as another one of their titles has been slated for reprint.
Wow.
Burger Time Party. Now get them hot. Get them hot off the presses while they're still hot. So there you go. I
didn't even know this game had gone up in price. It's over $100.
Yep, and they see that and they say, "Yep, reprint time."
Yeah. I got that game for like $10 on clearance. Nobody wanted,
Nobody wanted it. Yeah.
Where's the market for Burger Time? I mean, it should
For
only
real.
be it should be people like our age, like 45 and above, or something. Like who gives a shit about Burger Time? I mean,
Yeah.
I have the arcade cabinet and I have that. I'm good with Burger Time.
Hold on, are you insinuating that VGP targets high value video games for reprint just because they're valuable in the secondary market? Is that what you're telling me, Sean?
That's all they do.
Yeah,
Oh.
they got people in the groups looking at stuff, looking up the information. With this game didn't sell well. This is what people are asking for right now. Now it's fair. They'll reprint it because the people who are buying it for those prices, they're helping to get the not saying they're getting the value up, but they're opening eyes to people who want to look at rare games and buy them. And then everybody wants it. And then all of a sudden, when that demand is up, then VGP they swoop in and say, "Hey, we got you. We got your back." So.
Yeah, but do you think there's actually demand for Burger Time, or do you think people
None.
are just
Nobody's even opening it?
Well, what I'm saying, do you think people are just running out of games to like put over $100? Because everything seems to do that now, and then
no. People want to play
the well is running dry. The well's
let's
running
see how many sealed copies are on eBay right now.
People want to play these games, and and VGP is coming in. They're rescuing us. They're rescuing us from high prices by reprinting these games and making them available to everybody because everybody wants to play them.
Is this what you learned from the comments of your wonderful post yesterday?
We're going to cover that later, Sean, but yeah. I made a meme and it upset people. People got bent.
Oh, dude, I felt bad for you, Will. I felt bad for you.
I this afternoon, I was like, after reading my, 55th "you're a piece of shit" comment, I was like, yeah, delete. My fragile ego can't take this. No, I'm just seriously though. I'm just happy that I can cause engagement. If I can rile up the masses, it's easy. I mean, making a divisive post is easy. Just you find something that's got two choices, A or B. You pick one choice and you fucking say, "This is my choice." People fucking rah, especially if it's an unpopular one.
Mm-hmm.
But people love the VGP.
Just go into it. Might as well segue into it right now. What was it?
All right. Shit. It's buried in here, James. I really don't know where the fuck is it. Did I bring it along? I sure hope I did.
So listings.
Go ahead, Reggie.
The sold listings for Burger Time over the last few months, nobody was even buying it. So there's $90 on here, like no sales going on, dude. Some guy's trying to sell for $109. No, and they're all sealed. Mind you.
Yeah.
Nobody's opening it.
Yeah. Do you think maybe it's a fucking conspiracy where like VGP people are putting it on eBay for $100 so that they can reprint it, or maybe they already have a fucking backlog of them that they can't get rid of, and they're not actually reprinting it. It's just a fucking first run of it.
Wow,
dude, they couldn't get rid of that game. I mean, that game was in like Walmarts and this and that like crazy. I mean.
I'm not heavy on the Switch collecting scene, but at all. But I've never heard anybody talk about this game at all.
Mm-mm.
And all of a sudden, just let's reprint it. But it's apparently obviously an expensive game. So
I mean,
I just hate that kind of that practice.
Only expensive games, yeah. Only the expensive.
Yeah, same
ones.
with Painkiller. What was the other one?
Final Fantasy. No, PS3. Siberia.
Yeah, Siberia collection. It's like that shit was on Amazon for cheap and nobody wanted the game, but all of a sudden it's expensive, so let's reprint it. It's just trash tactics, I think.
It literally is. There's nothing. It's an updated visual version of Burger Time. That's all it is. Like there's nothing. It's not like a 3D platformer, crazy fucking port. It's Burger Time. Make some burgers. Kill some fucking pickles and sausages and shit.
I mean, it looks like a phone game, to be honest with you. So it's like, man. I mean,
it's like an ass. It's a fun game. I mean, I get a lot of enjoyment out of it.
It's one of those couch co-op games, but it's like in today's day and age, if you want to get the word out for a game, and it's got to have some kind of online capability so people can play together. Because couch co-op is just like that's very limited these days. You know,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they would have did a lot better if it had online, but they're too cheap to put it in.
You know, I remember getting it because I'm of the age of Burger Time, and I'm like, oh, I
Right.
need that. You know, that'll go good in my collection.
The arcade you have is it a 1-up arcade? Or you got the real Burger Time arcade?
No, I have the 1-up, but it's cool because
It's rare though.
because they shaped it like the
The burger, yeah. I used to have it, yeah.
Yeah. So
All right, guys, moving on. Limited Run Games takes a page out of Disney's book as they open up the Limited Run Vault. Pops off
Monday.
It pops off on February 17th, and will include a rotation. It'll include a rotation of leftover games and collectibles. This will replace their blowout sales, so their blowout sales are gone. And the first drop will include shit left over from the Soho pop-up shop event. So if you're looking for that Lollipop Chainsaw alternate cover, if you're looking for that, what is it, Star Wars?
Tomba had an alternate cover.
Yeah, Tomba.
Contra for the Switch had an alternate cover.
I was able to get that one. Yeah.
I think wasn't Tomb Raider had like a weird box, like the PC box?
Yeah. Tomb Raider had a big box, like a PC box. Yeah. So there were a couple other variants too.
Anything you guys want out of that pile?
I have all the ones that
I'll probably get the PS5 variant covers. I think Rugrats was another one too.
NES
no, Rugrats. No, that was just a regular one.
Yeah,
but I will say they're bringing Vita back. So if anybody's a Vita collector, they have Vita shit that's gonna be at retail. So it says it's their last chance of getting that stuff. So I wonder if they're grabbing shit from those stores and just gonna be shipping it from there or what.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll Vita stuff on there.
I'm surprised they had Vita stuff. I thought they would have blew all that stuff out by now. It's like
I thought so too. Yeah.
So you think they're just going to empty the store shelves of the physical store in North Carolina?
Nah, I mean I can see them shipping from there though.
That store is doing really well from what I hear.
Yeah.
So.
They have a warehouse. Nothing's limited with them. Nothing is limited. I mean, limited is in the name. When they're buying these games, they're buying them at 40,000 units. This, that, because they're shipping them to VGP. They're shipping them to the home store. They're shipping it to the customers. It's not like there's 1,000 of these games around. So,
Well, there you go. It was announced that effective February.
Wait.
What?
When is the 17th? I thought it was Monday. It's not.
No,
when
it's President's Day.
2 Mondays.
2 Mondays. Okay.
Yeah, President's Day. It was announced that effective February 4th, the U.S. Postal Service will temporarily suspend inbound parcels from China and Hong Kong until further notice. As video game collectors, our minds immediately go to, what about my Play Asia Horny Boy game? Oh, I need it. Play Asia then issued a statement saying the shipping channels they use would not be affected by the suspension, and there will be no disruption to the service. So your copy of Venus Vacation Prism Dead or Alive Extreme is safe for now. But there was an update. After I put that story together, it turns out that USPS reversed their decision the fucking very next day. It turns out USPS and Customs and Border Protection are trying to set up an efficient collection mechanism for the new Chinese tariffs. I'm mostly worried about the PlayStation Ain't Dead panties I ordered. Those are coming from China. Hopefully they'll be here soon. So we'll see. Dude, I'm stoked to get those panties. I'm serious.
This whole thing, it kind of makes you kind of pause what you order overseas, because, we like to know when we're going to get stuff. There's a timely manner, at the latest, I would say 2 to 3 weeks. But, I usually, when I order from PlayAsia, I make sure it's enough to where I just go through FedEx. It's like $20 or something like that to FedEx and get all my stuff within that same week. So.
Oh well, I'll disprove something you're saying right there, Reggie. When it comes to my pickups, don't worry about that with PlayAsia.
Good old PlayAsia, man.
Yeah. You never know when your shit's coming, basically.
Mm-hmm. That's why I always go the FedEx route, man. Like it's been really fast going that route, but obviously it's more money.
You're paying for the extra. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The Caleb put a thing in for us.
Will, Sean, James, and Reggie, I've decided to stop buying Xbox Series X games for now because since some of the exclusives are going to be on the PlayStation, what's the use of having so many consoles?
That's
So-
very true. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I will say, if you have an Xbox, with this whole debacle of PlayStation Network being down, depending on what you're playing, you could have jumped on Xbox and played, whatever you wanted to play online at that
So
point.
you're saying the only reason to buy Xbox is in case PSN goes down?
Exactly. That's the only reason. Just in case.
yeah.
I like Xbox a lot, man, but it sucks that they're going that route where it's like the Game Pass thing. You know, it was nice to have two systems in competition and friendly. I won't say friendly competition, but they were in competition with each other. And Microsoft really did a good job over the past 20 years they've been around. They weren't on top always, but they definitely showed that they love the customer. I mean, I don't even think online games would be where they're at if it wasn't for Xbox and Microsoft.
Yeah,
Like Sony. Yeah, so it's sad to see them go that route, but go ahead.
I just don't get excited for like digital games and digital. I like having Game Pass.
It could be too much though, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, I like having it. I don't rely on Game Pass. You know, like for instance, when Indiana Jones came out, I knew that was coming out on PlayStation, but I had it on Game Pass. I was like, well, I want to play that now. You know what I mean? So that's convenient for me right now, you know, to play it. But that was probably the first time this year I turned the Xbox on because nothing wows me where I'm like, I have so many physical games that I'm like, I don't want to go through the digital catalog and, you know, shovelware and this and that. And I don't know. I don't get excited. I don't know.
Basically, it's Game Pass is good to have. The kind of if you find out about a game and then you say, "Hey, let me see if it's on Game Pass," and it's on there perfectly.
Yeah,
you know. But
other than that, I was having a conversation last week. I feel like I would be much more excited for Game Pass if Xbox came out with a dedicated handheld. And granted, I know you could do it on the Steam Deck, and I know you could do it on the ROG Ally, and this and that, and blah blah blah. But an actual just Xbox handheld where I can sit on the couch and like be like, oh yeah, I'll play this game right now. I'd probably use my Game Pass much more often. Maybe.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like with Game Pass, I mean, I get the same way with PlayStation. What they do with these monthly games, like the cloud shit on the portal. Like it's almost like Netflix. You click on Netflix. I'm like, what the hell do I want to watch? It's like what I want to play. You know what I mean? Like I feel like you have to know what you want. Like if you know something's coming on Game Pass, you're dedicated. I'm going to play that day one. But if I don't know what I want to play and I jump on there, I'm like, shit. I'm just scrolling through games. Like, oh, I heard about that. You know what I mean? It's just I don't know.
And then you play for 5 minutes and then you never go back to it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's frivolous content. You know what I mean? Like that's what I don't get excited for. It's just like, it's all throwaway to me. You know. Whereas when I take a disc and I put the disc in, I'm like I'm dedicating. You know, it's the same with me with records. You know, when I put a record down on the fucking record player, I'm dedicating that hour to listen to that record or something. You know, it's
right.
You know, I'm not just like, you know, saying, you know, Alexa, put this on, you know, so whatever.
And they talked about like what they said. I mean, they've only announced obviously Forza Horizon. I mean, there's been rumors about Halo coming to PlayStation.
Yeah. And the Switch too, I think too.
Yeah, I can see that. What's the Gears of War? I can see that coming. I mean, there's some good Xbox stuff. It's just crazy because I think a lot of these companies need competition in order to advance.
Exactly.
You know,
yes,
everything. So like you if it's just going to be PlayStation and they're not competing with, you know, Xbox and maybe you know, they're more so competing with Nintendo, you're not going to get the same aggressiveness of like, hey, we need people to come to PlayStation versus
100%.
You don't have that.
And Sony already showed that, you know, like with what they did with the PS5, like they would have never tried that, the PS5 Pro, like how they tried to put on that crazy price tag and everything like that. They would have never did that if Microsoft was like serious into the games like they were back then.
Exactly.
As soon as Microsoft stepped down, took a sideways step, Sony hopped on it. Oh yeah, $800. So I'm like,
Yep.
No games available on it either. You know, just play your old games like you Like they wanted you to play them originally, I guess.
Well, and the specs on the Pro bring it just above what the X is, like spec wise. So the OG PS5 is actually a lower spec than the Series X,
Which is crazy.
Another news, Nintendo stated it is taking all possible measures to curb scalping of the Switch 2. Beyond the obvious solution of making a fuck ton of them, Nintendo will look into laws of the regions they'll be selling the games in and employing the might of their Nintendo Ninja Squad to enforce them. So yeah, that's happening.
There we go. We got a lot of doors kicked in, huh?
What
What
do we think the price on that one? We thinking over 400?
I'm thinking $499.
500?
There were some leaks that we never reported on, and they're looking at $499.
$499. You think that's coming with the game or just the system itself?
$499 is the bundle, and $450 or $350 is just the console itself.
Oh, $450. Yeah, not.
Wait, say that one more time. $350?
Yeah.
No, not
$450 for just the console. $500 for the bundle.
Yeah,
we're talking about the Switch too.
Yeah,
the Switch too.
I thought it was gonna be $300, $350. What's going on here?
My shit fucked up. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Well, these are just these were price leaks from like a European store or something like that.
Okay, so not officially yet, but
somebody put it up on a website at those prices. I could see $499. I don't know.
I mean, people will buy it, no problem. I mean, they love their Nintendo. Like, oh my god, Nintendo! They'll hop on.
They'll buy at $499 with no game. But I mean, what game are they giving? Are they giving us another like 1-2 Switch? Are you getting another Nintendo Land?
You get that demo Mario you can play, have some fun with.
I don't know. No, I think what was in the ad was the new Mario Kart. So
they're a new Mario Kart for $50? It's crazy.
Well, who knows? I mean, it's all fucking speculation.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know they're not going to give you a physical copy. It'll be a digital fucking code.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
Yeah, these are leaks, so whether they're true or not, we don't know. But that was the last leak. We didn't report on it because fuck this. We don't need the story. It's useless.
Your mic changed, Will.
My mic. Damn, is it something? Hold on a minute. Please bear with me. Audio. Yeah, it did change. How does it sound now? Better?
Yeah, very good.
All right.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Very much okay.
It went to your camera mic for some reason.
Yeah, I don't. My whole thing just screwed up. I just had to reset it. But anyway, video game and pop culture news website Kotaku got hacked. Links advertising a crypto coin named Coda appeared on their Twitter X page. Spokesperson for Kotaku and confirmed the hack, and they've since regained control of their account. So, yeah,
it's probably the best. It's probably the best content that they've come out with in 15 years.
Talking about crypto coins.
Why not?
Yeah. We steal a lot of our bullshit news from them. Who knows? It just comes across the fucking our shit.
From what I've seen, people say they're more like activists than anything. They're like trying to push an agenda with certain stuff that they report on. It's like really weird.
That's what I mean.
I thought all the agendas were gone.
Well, that's why they got hacked. Because they were out of there. Get out of here.
Capcom announces a release date for the Capcom Fighting Collection 2. The game is slated for release on May 16th for the PS4 and the Nintendo Switch. Yeah. This will include, like the previous collection, it will include a pre-order comic book. But we know that pre-order part is bullshit, since all copies of the game came with that shitty-ass, tiny-ass fucking piece of shit comic book. Anyway.
Yeah, so small. Like, come on, man. They could have made it like instruction manual size, right?
Well, it's got to fit the Switch case. So
the Switch case, they went with the Switch case one. So we have extra of these, so let's put it out in the PS4.
Oh, you got to make one size. They're not gonna make two sizes. Come on.
Yeah,
you're right. So this is the Switch's fault, is what you're saying, Sean. Yeah. Tiny ass comic book, Switch's fault.
100%. Because the Switch companies must sell the most.
Would you guys do this if obviously we used to get manuals and shit like that back in games. If these companies started saying, "Hey, if you want a manual or you want like this comic book, the actual size of a comic book, or just something that's like that goes with the game, but we need proof of purchase, so you got to cut off the UPC and then
Cut it
send in
out.
your receipt." Would you destroy your game?
No, you
No.
take a
Get
picture
the-
of that shit and send it in.
No effort on our end.
Mail and a rebate? No mail and a rebate?
I'll tell you.
Those take 6 to 8 weeks to get.
Most of my OG 32X games all have the UPC cut out
Yeah.
because
Oh my God.
I forget
That was the thing.
I forget what I had to mail them in for. I don't know what I mailed them in for. But when I found my 32X games, I was like, man, why are all the UPCs cut out? And I did that, but I don't know what they were giving away at the time. I think it was like a game
Marble
or
cash.
something.
Getting fucking marble jacket. And
Camel cash and shit.
camel cash. Yeah.
You probably have it. You probably somewhere in your wardrobe have a tiny ass little jacket.
Yeah, right.
Anymore. It says 32X on the back and shit.
Fucking marble points and camel fucking bucks and
Dude, I honestly thought I was gonna get a full size comic delivered in the mail from Amazon when I fucking pre-ordered that fucking game.
I would have been mad with that, man, because
No, dude, I wanted that, dude. I wanted that more. I wanted the full size comic more than anything. Fucking
I wanted to
fucking
fit.
plastic.
I wanted to fit in the case.
No,
I don't want a comic that gets lost.
dude, a comic book to me is a comic book. It's that big, you know what I mean? And if I'd known what I know now, then I would have never fucking paid full price for it, because they're like going for $35 at one point.
You never
I paid
even
$50.
opened your copy. You read the comic digitally.
I don't need to open my
big
copy.
fucking
So that's not the
screen.
point. If I had a full size comic, I wouldn't need to open the goddamn copy.
You wouldn't have
Listen.
opened the comic.
Sean,
Yeah,
I'm with
I
you
would.
on this one, man. I have to have a comic at least the same size and instruction booklet to go in there. If the comic was bigger than the case, like a regular comic, then I have to separate them. It might get lost. I want my stuff to stay together, kind of in a way like that.
Yeah.
So
Man. I'm a comic collector from way back. I got like 4 or 5 long boxes just filled with comics and shit.
Anything that comes with my games,
Slide that shit right in.
anything that comes with my games that does not fit in the case, or like if it didn't have a box that it came in, that shit goes in the back of a drawer somewhere, like keychains or this. I'll try my best to put keychains and stuff inside of the case, and
Put the damn keychains on your fucking keys, Sean. That's what they're for. Come on now. You'd have Rugrats on there. You'd have at least 3 fucking My Little Pony ones and shit.
No, gotta keep room for my fleshlight. You know what I mean?
What?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Your
sorry.
flashlight fits on your keychain? Damn.
Whoa.
Whoa, what the hell? All right. The top story of the night, Premium Edition games has now been downgraded to Substandard Edition games. A recent posting on the subreddit R Limited Printed Games posed the question, is Premium Edition games a scam now? The general consensus is they're not a scam yet, but they are definitely shady as fuck and do indeed suck. A 2-year wait time for Phoenotopia Awakening pre-order with no updates on its release. And now our own Mr. Powers, with our own Mr. Powers waiting over a year for Switch games, makes them suck. However,
February 23, March of 23, all those orders, nothing fulfilled.
However, it's their shitty customer service and refusal to cancel and refund pre-orders that makes them shady. So there we go. The game you bought, the company you bought it from, the wait, and then there's their customer service department. Mr. Phil one up himself. Where is his shirt? Put on a shirt, man. Don't film without a shirt. I had to screen that shot that from the TikTok. So,
his shirt's double as curtains, so the sun was coming in that day. He had to put it back up on the rod.
Oh my god. So yeah.
No, they need to. That company's looking more like trash to me. I mean,
Wait,
they announced.
I'm sorry. Retro Game Collector says Phenotopia shipped a while back. I don't know.
For the
No,
Switch.
they're talking about the Switch version. There's a PS4 version that people are looking. They had 3 PS4 games that were supposed to come out. That was one of them, and 2 racing games. Made one racing game for PS4 and also for PS5.
Yep.
And that's, I think, like 2 years ago now. I think close to.
Well, that was my order list right there, and February of 23 is when they're going back to, and February. Some of those are the PlayStation games. I think the August one, those are Switch games, like Wife Quest. And you know what's crazy? People are getting Wife Quest, but I ordered like all 3 at one time, so the other ones I guess aren't out. So now I gotta wait for those.
Dude, the Wife Quest cover from Premium Edition is trash, dude. Compared to the PlayAsia version, oh my god, it's like, what the fuck? Which refrigerator did you pull? Which 5-year-old drew it and put it on your refrigerator? Where'd you pull it off from?
They're definitely getting to the point of, like, let's say first press games now. Unfortunately, you know, they recently just put that order sheet back up. September 5th, that's another PS5 game that they put up for pre-order.
Yep.
You know, like the audacity of them to put up a PS5 game when they still haven't shipped any of the PS4, PS5 games from 2023. Yeah, February was a PS4, PS5. March was a PS4, PS5. Yeah, I mean that's it's out of hand. Now, if you go to their Discord, people are in there asking questions, and you get Biggie Phil in there. You know, he's,
Biggie Phil. Did you call him Biggie Phil?
Yeah, he's running the whole. Hey man, he's running the show in there, man. And you know,
Notorious PHIL.
You know what's going on with this game, and all he says is, well, they have it very confusing in the Discord where they've separated a different chat room for each game. So all he does, this is their customer service, is ask your question under that game title. So then you go over to that game title, and it's people asking questions with no responses at all. Like, where's this game? When's it coming out? It's been 3 years, blah, 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 blah. So recently, the head guy, he left?
Barry Crescenza, I think his name is.
Yeah. So the shenanigans
I don't know where he is on the totem pole, but he jump shipped and he went to PM Studios, I believe.
Yeah, so he's working for them. So obviously shenanigans are going on over there. I don't know.
It's crazy because let me pull this up here. So their first pull it up here. Their first game was called first PS5 game was called Music Racer. Racer.
That's the one. Yep.
And that was announced. I just took a screenshot of it here. This was announced March 23rd or March 27th of 2023 is when the pre-orders opened. It's damn near going on 2 years, and shit has come out for this game. Hasn't been any announcements. It hasn't been anything, and then they've already announced like 2 or 3 more other PS5 games.
All right.
In the mix there. So I'm like, where's the first one at? Fuck the other 2 that you're putting out. Where's the first one out? Like you stick to like TLC says, stick to the rivers and lakes that you're used to. If you can't handle Switch shit, stop fucking around with PS5 stuff.
Yeah.
And handle the Swift stuff that you guys have that you guys are normally doing. So
James, are those games available digitally?
I think they are. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I would think PlayStation being a Blu-ray would be much easier and quicker to get the fuck out the door than a Switch cartridge, manufacturing wise. So what are they doing? What are they waiting for? I don't get it. You know.
Yeah. Well, the takeaway here is get your shit out on time. If you're a limited edition company, I mean, a year is too fucking long.
Yeah.
6 months acceptable. 9 months. A year, dude, fuck off. 2 years?
2 years?
Dude, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I think these companies are trying to like get a hold of rights for certain games, so they want to get the rights first and then deal with whatever happens later. Unfortunately, I just think Premium Edition is just trying to get titles that people might be interested in because a lot of the other companies are taking up a lot of the other ones they probably want.
Yeah, but they already have so many titles out for pre-order.
That's what I was going to get to next, man. I mean, if you see the seasons they have for the pre-order, it's like, dang, dude, you guys are like behind at this point. You know, you shouldn't be taking any more pre-orders or announcing any new games so you get some stuff out.
Yeah, I mean, for their Switch stuff, they come out with like 3 at a time.
Right.
Like, I think I have 6 on pre-order. You know, like meaning 2 of their seasons that they haven't come. I didn't order the last set because I'm like, fuck it.
Because you're not getting your orders. And they're promoting this new game called Alyssa. That survival horror game looks like a PS1 game. It's like, dang, you guys are pumping it up, but are you just going to get it out though? Like, it's like we have to wait 2 years from now. Like,
exactly.
That's how people start to think after a while.
Yeah.
But hopefully, Premium Edition will get things together. I mean, I don't want to see them go the route of first press games.
I don't know, but I mean, it's getting, you know, I don't want to talk bad on them, but because I think they do a great job with their packaging and all this, and they do a really nice job. But it really is getting to that point. I mean, it's time to be called out, you know. Unfortunately, so
guys, their customer service department.
There you go.
What the fuck?
Yeah, let me get that. Hold on.
Please hold. Okay. All right. So the video game collecting community collectively breathes a sigh of relief with the announcement that Mr. Rightway got a free hotel room for his appearance at the Midwest Gaming Classic Convention. With this news, the showrunners can look forward to Rightway not living up to his obligations. The vendors can practice identifying bootleg games, and other invited guests don't have to worry about him crashing in their rooms and stinking up the place with his malodorous feet. Foot. There you go.
I mean, you know, there's some sort of dig there with the hotel room thing.
Why is that a thing? And yes, they will give you a hotel room. See you in April. What the fuck?
This customer, they have to invite you to get your hotel when you come to the event. They invite you to an event like that.
I remember a year or two ago. Didn't he get into a big fight with like Torg or something? And that's in that area. And I think I remember him saying, "Well, screw Torg. I'm going to Midwest." And like, I remember him fucking airing out all of his laundry on fucking on social media and whatnot. And it was like they didn't want to pay for him to go to Torg. So is this the dig to Torg? Like, oh look, they're giving me a fucking hotel room and blah 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 blah.
I'll be right back.
Fuck this guy. You know, he airs all his dirty laundry out there. So I remember all that shit. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, man. When you go to, I've never been to that one before, but it happens the same time as the Game On Expo, so I don't think I'll ever be going to that one. But yeah, when they invite you to these shows, man, it's customary. You know, they pay for your hotel. I've never seen anybody get invited to say, "Hey, well, find your own route here" or whatever like that. And, you know, stuff like that. Yeah. So,
I don't know.
Find a place to stay.
Well, that's all in the deal. Whenever you make a deal, you know what I mean.
Right.
You make a deal, you make a deal. That's your deal.
There you go.
Well, you know, you don't see people signing contracts and doing this and then putting it on the internet to be like, "Look at all, I got my yellow M&Ms, guys. Got my yellow fucking M&Ms and my fucking, you know, like I got my 2 midgets." You know, they're going to meet me in the room later, too. That's in the contract. You know?
Hey, Sean, James, have you guys been to that event, that show before?
No, I haven't.
No, I haven't been to that one.
I don't know.
Where is that one at? Midwest Gaming Classic, or what is it called?
Pennsylvania? No, I don't know. That might be something else. I don't know. Yeah, Midwest Gaming Classic.
Pennsylvania's too many games.
That's too many games. Okay.
This is in Wisconsin. Yeah, Wisconsin there.
Wisconsin. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
They voted blue this last year.
Oh boy. Yeah.
But
I'm running to that state.
But yeah, man, I don't know if I really heard too much about this show, but I'm pretty sure it's fun. It's on the level. But yeah, I'm always at Game On during this time when they put that show out.
Right.
Yeah, I think that just had to be some kind of a dig. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I just
why
thought
is it you put in the hotel room was for free? Like, okay,
I thought it was weird how it was
because people coming at him or whatever like that because of the stuff he said.
Know. I mean, the guy's all about ego, and he's too much, dude. He's too much.
Yeah.
So,
we got a question, Reggie, from Kenneth here.
Hey, Kenneth.
He says, hey, Reggie, how many years do you think we will get of PS4 cross-gen games?
I mean, they're trying to turn away from the PS4, so it's hard to say. I mean, I don't think really much is left with it. I mean, Sony's literally trying to abandon the PS4 and move on to PS5. So I can't really give you an answer on that. But I would say, yeah, I just can't give you an answer on that. I wouldn't really know.
My answer is that they're all fucking cross-gen. They're all the same. They just paint the fucking different color on the disc and fucking put it on the goddamn thing. I think it's a fucking scam, the whole cross-gen fucking game shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, if it's coming out on PS4 and PS5, it's a PS4 game.
Right.
I mean, what the fuck is
they're playing it safe by appealing to the people who have the PS5 and then the fan base that already has a PS4. So they had an install base, so they know it'll sell pretty good on the PS4 at least. Mm-hmm. PS5 is the one that's up in the air. Like, oh, we got to figure out how many people really have PS5s now. You know, because PS5.
I'm still surprised that they're making games because the new Call of Duty that came out in November, that's still PS4. The PS4 is what been 5 years, or it's going on 5 years this year.
Yeah,
so 4 years. So I'm like, I think the new WWE 2K26 game, whatever is coming out, I think it's 25, 26.
Well,
that's going to be PS4.
Mm-hmm. Like, they can't afford not to do PS4 because they have such a great install base on it. You know what I mean? So if they did PS5 strictly, then they would be hurting themselves because people were like, "Damn, I gotta get it. I don't have a PS5 yet," so they gotta appeal because the generation gap for the PS4 to PS5 is not necessarily that big. You know what I'm saying? Like where it's like, "Oh my god, gotta get a PS5," but yeah, they just can't risk losing that fan base they had, that install base. I mean, for the PS4 because it's been around for so many years. I mean, literally everybody has a PS4 in their household, probably like every other person. Yeah. PS4 in their household or whatever like that. So
it's damn near. I mean, not as bad as the Wii, but it's damn near kind of close to the Wii.
Right.
I mean, you know, with all these limited companies and whatnot, I can say they're going to be making PS4 games for the next 10 years easily.
You think so?
Yeah. Even if they're not like the AAA games like in fucking Best Buy and this and that, Limited Run will be coming out with a PS4 version. You know, of games and all the other
Yeah, probably not at a high volume like they've done in the past, but it seems like even with Limited Run, they're skipping over PS4 to PS5 when it comes to limited releases. Like you'll get the Switch copy, the PS5 copy, and maybe you'll get a limited PS4 copy like we did with Clock Tower. And then they even did an Xbox version with that one, which is really weird. Like, wow, Xbox physical, okay. I agree, Sean. I think you're right, though.
Yeah, they'll milk it forever. It'll be like,
as long as the money keeps coming in, because as long as they got the collector that wants to collect everything, you know, like all limited run stuff, whatever like that. Even though it's not as bad as it used to be, but those guys will be the most loyal people.
Yeah. And, well, I mean, most of these limited companies, like Super Rare or anything I can name off the top of my head. I mean, most of the games they're only like 1 gig. Like there's small indie games. I mean, it's going to play on the PS4. They're going to make the PS4 copy available. Why not?
Right.
You know. So.
Yeah, the companies like Limited Run, they focus on like I would say 3 categories. They want there's the collector that collects stuff. There's the gamer and everything, and then there's the reseller that buys stuff from them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we're gamers and collectors, so we fall into 2 categories. But then the resellers, they want as many copies as they want. Did you guys, not to change the subject, you guys see that video at Costco where they were selling this Pokemon, some kind of Pokemon item or whatever?
Yeah.
Supporting it. And I was like, dude, this is totally how resellers are with video games. It's hilarious.
No, yeah, we were showing that on the show, man. It was like fucking riots, you know?
Dude, it's like, I couldn't believe what I saw. I was like, wow, dude. And you look at these guys, man, they got the scumbag reseller look. You just could tell them even before they even did that. It's like, wow, dude. I'm like, man.
Dude, foaming at the mouth. Fucking mouth, you know?
Predators, dude. Like, dude, just waiting to see if they can grab that stuff. Like, dude. The only time I seen that stuff in person was at like during a Black Friday sale back in like in the mid 2000s.
Right. When you actually got deals and you had to fucking fight for it.
yeah, exactly. But now, dude, it's like, man, these companies are like really preying off of how people collect stuff. You know what I mean? Like they know how about the sealed collectors. That's another. I can't believe that's a thing. The people who want to play games. The people, you know, it's just crazy now. You know, that's why.
I think in the long run, all these sealed collectors, they're totally going to get screwed because
100% they will. Everything is sealed online. You
exactly.
know?
The majority of everybody getting games are sealed. So it's like my open copy is the rare copy now, you know, because you can actually fucking enjoy it.
Yeah, you're not going to get too many people like that want to collect like that kind of stuff and then like seeing the prices it's going for. A thing I've gotten, like when I've kind of talked about games, I got people interested in games that were affordable, whatever like that. Not that sealed shit going over $100. That's why they decided to collect a library of games. You know, you can't do that now, man, because if games are costing like $80 to over $80 or like that, people ain't gonna want to start a collection of games. You know what I mean? I think the only games that really kept their value is probably PS3 generation and under. Or, you know what I mean? Like really true value in a way. I feel that like you have to let stuff become like rare on its own. I would say like more valuable on its own. You can't just like fluctuate. Like, hey, this is gonna be like put out a certain limited amount of copies and then like try to like control the market like that. That's crazy. That's why games on PS2 like Huan, Hunting Ground, they're so valuable because they weren't trying to put them out as limited games. They were trying to get their games to sell. They didn't, and they become valuable.
Well, I've always said it in the past. 25 years. 25 years. That's when like your natural rarity actually comes into play. The game that these collectors play today. I mean, a game will come out 2 months ago, and then all of a sudden, now it's the rarest game in the world. They try to sell it for $300 fucking bucks. VGP gets wind of it, and they fucking make a reprint of it. Well, that game fucking tanked. You know, it's just shooting darts at a fucking board with brand new games now. So you can't play that speculation fucking game with new games. And in the long run, people are just going to lose. I guess you're not going to lose if you're the guy that bought 10 copies of it and sold it, real fucking quick and made like $2,000. Well, all right, cool. You made $2,000. What did you buy with it?
It just seems risky to gamble like that, with sales and everything. You know what I mean? And then another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is that I noticed that Limited Run is starting to do reprints of Super Nintendo games or Nintendo games. Like Snow Brothers is coming out again.
Yeah.
I noticed that too. Yeah,
different cover and everything like that. So you can look at it if you already have it. You can look at it as a variant. But I'm like, damn, dude, like. Maybe it's cool because the game. I don't know. I didn't want to say that. Just it's whatever, So
well. Don't you remember they did a NES cartridge for Three Stooges, and it's like they were selling it for like
That wasn't even a rare game though.
They were selling it for like $60. You could get it all day, every day on eBay for like fucking $5. Like why would you buy like a limited run version? I'm talking about the original press. You can get for like $5. It's like why would you? Why would you buy?
Maybe the Three Stooges had some kind of resurgence and Limited Run wanted to capitalize on it.
Who the hell knows? I mean, it's just crazy what they do. I don't get it.
Did you ever watch the Three Stooges as a kid?
Oh yeah, man. Fucking A. These are great.
They're fucking hilarious, dude.
I don't get why they would put their money into doing that. Makes no sense.
Well, here's the thing. Why they might do it since they've been bought by Embracer Group. Embracer Group is doing all kind of stuff like they got money, so maybe it's them. It's not more so Limited Run because you notice there's a difference between how they were before Embracer Group purchased them and everything. So maybe that's it.
Well, yeah, there's a lot more non-numbered releases and AAA titles. Like they came out with like the Star Wars Collector's Edition. That you can only get that from Limited Run. That came with the lightsaber and all that.
Right.
Clayton.
Clayton Moore is in the comment section. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You think
Clayton says, "Do you think any PS6 games will be complete on disc?" He's like, I think all of them will be partial games with downloads for the rest.
Well, I would say it's more possible for indie games to be on there completely, depending, but not any AAA title. No way. It's just impossible nowadays the way they do those games.
It'll probably be similar to today, how it is.
Partial on the disc, and I mean, I guess, are you asking too? Like, maybe will you need to be connected online to play these games when you have a disc version? Maybe that's what he means too, because how many games do you really play on the disc without being connected online these days?
I mean, right? we're seeing more and more of that these days. But they're mostly sticking with the AAA games that are like that. For instance, with PSN being down today, I was able to put my discs in and play my discs, no problems. But if it's a game like, let's say, like Gran Turismo 7, to boot that game up, it needs the handshake with PSN. You're not going to be able to play that.
And that's what sucks, man. Losing control of how we play games and when we play. They want to be monitoring everything.
Right.
Like it's like the PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X. Those systems are all alive, so they're listening to you and they're watching everything you do, and they're taking that data. Seriously, yeah, they're taking that data and they're just like it's just insane, man. So, I don't know. Go ahead.
I just think.
Well, they're trying to find all the horny boys,
No, what's happening? What this was this last 20 hours of PSN down. It's just the PlayStation is just preparing you all for the cancellation of its PS3 store. It's going down.
Oh yeah,
is that the way?
Is that what they did?
It's 20 years next year. It's 20 years next year.
That's amazing, right? Think about that. How cool that is.
That is
so cool.
It's still going on.
I actually did I tell you guys what I did recently on that store? So Dino Crisis came out on the PlayStation Network, and basically if you bought it on the PS3 back in the day, you would get a copy on your system for free. But I didn't own it, so it was like $3 cheaper if I bought it on the PlayStation Store, which I did that. So I had the money because it was like $9, $10 on buy it on PS4, but buy it on the PS3, I got access on that system. My Vita, my PSP, my PS4, and PS5. So it was, even though it was annoying doing it, because the way you have to buy stuff on PS3 now. It still was a better value. $3 off for more platforms to play it on. So I was like, hell yeah.
I don't think they're going to get rid of the store until
they get PS3 emulation down.
Well, which that they could do tomorrow, right? All right. I mean, that's just a big crock. They could totally do it. I think when the PS6 comes out, that's going to be the big. We finally got PS3 emulation down, and then they'll knock that down.
Yeah, because it'd be a waste to take that store down with all the games they have accessible on there. I mean, they are able to like port those. You know what I mean? Like for other systems, that'd be great. So we'll see.
It'll be a selling point for the PS6. Why would you put it on the PS5 right now? What would be the selling point on that? Nothing.
Right, halfway in the system's life cycle too. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Guys, sorry I had to cut out there for a minute. My girlfriend's brother just popped in out of nowhere. He gave a half hour's notice. He took our daughter up to get ice cream. Hopefully they can buy it this time.
Nice.
So I'm probably gonna have to pop out later again when he comes back with her. But I just wanted to let you guys know what the hell was going on. It was sprung on me in the middle of the podcast, but
me too.
She said me too.
You guys can hear?
Yeah, we hear. Your mic switched back to
the
scream.
Real quick.
Switch your mic back.
Did it go back?
Yeah, it went back.
Oh man, yeah. And also my shit blinked out again. I don't know what the hell's going on. So. Is that better?
Yeah.
All right. Real quick, Kenneth Mullen has a question for you, Reggie. How many years?
We did that.
Yeah, we answered that one. Somebody.
Wait. All right. Well, I'll get somebody.
We're all caught up.
All right. We did have one last news story, but fuck it. We're just going to keep rolling on. Real quick, guys. This is a Facebook post of the week.
Facebook post of the week.
Facebook post of the week comes to us from Eyeballs R Gaming. Man, PlayStation servers are down on a Friday night. Yeah, you wouldn't have that problem if you had an Xbox. We'd rather wait than be gay. And then when Janae pops in and says, "I'm gay," and I'd still rather not get an Xbox.
Wow.
And yeah, that's a Facebook post of the week.
That's hilarious, dude.
All right,
That was a good one.
let's just jump into it, guys. This is package time.
It's package time.
We call it package time because I don't hunt in the wild anymore, and neither do James or Sean. Everything comes from the internet. Reggie, you hunt in the wild anymore?
Recently I went to the GameStop retros.
I said the wild.
Oh, that's not considered the wild.
I said the wild, sir.
Local game store, maybe? Is that considered like wild? No. Okay. No.
No. You don't hit up OfferUp, Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace.
I see. I'm in Washington, man, and everybody, like, so many resellers are on that. They buy up everything, so it's like it's not even worth it. Going to Goodwill, they kind of like got to like selling stuff on eBay, because of the resellers. So out in the wild, like garage sales and yard sales, that's non-existent for me anymore here. But yeah, it just sucks, man. So
GameStop's to the wild, Reggie.
Oh yeah, well,
he won't accept it. So like I just sorry, no GameStop, but it's all good. But Will, before we continue on, there's a segment I would like to start real fast while I'm on. Is that okay? We can do that real fast. It'll go fast.
What segment do you got for us, Reggie?
All right, if you make my screen a little bit bigger, we get the whole audience to see this. Hopefully, I did this last minute, Will, but this is called. Let's see here. Does Will own it? All right, so you guys, these are games that does Will own the copy. Now I tried one with a sound bit. I'll try to put that one on now, but let me know if you guys can. Wrong game. Let me see here. Does Will own it? No. Oh, it's already playing. Never mind. So these are the games that we want to make sure that Will owns. So the first one here. Sorry, I got to take this off real fast.
So do James and I have to do anything? Is this like a game? What are we doing?
This is Too Dark for the
Yeah.
PlayStation 4 system. This is a survival horror game where you play as a detective who is trying to rescue children from these crazy ass people. We're talking about crazy clowns, just kidnappers, all kind of stuff. And the thing is, you got to find the kids in the house and get out with them safely. And you're being stalked by the killer, so you got to be really careful. You have guns, knives, anything to protect yourself, but you always got to protect the children, because that, depending on how many children you saved, like that reflects the ending of the game. So
that looks dope.
Yeah, that's really good. It came out on PS4, as you can see, a little collector's edition because with soundtrack and art book. But does Will own it though?
Looking at the game, it looks too retro, and no, I do not own it.
But will you own it, Will?
No, that's nothing on my radar.
Oh, all right.
I think you would like it. It's a good game, and you can get it for a reasonable price. I do own it.
Okay.
Yes, Sean, we know you own everything.
All right. Well, hopefully this last game Will own. This is Trouble Witches. Just Trouble Witches for the PS4 and Switch. This is a shoot 'em up game that originally came out on the 360 in America. It was a 2-player mode in that version, but they took the 2-player mode out because most people will play these shoot 'em up solo anyways. But this is a game that's similar to Magic Chase on the TurboGrafx, but it's a lot better and more refined, of course. But I'm hoping with this footage that Will already owns this game. Do you own it, Will?
No, but it is on my list.
Okay, we got somewhere.
There you go.
So now Will own it. So
Will may eventually own it, but no, it's not. What's that thing going for?
it should be like $40-$50, probably less. I don't think too many people caught on to it, but it's a Play Asia thing, so you might want to order fast before your stuff gets lost.
Yeah,
held up in the mail.
Now that you've fucking blown up the spot. Yeah, no, I'll never own it. Thanks for
But that is the segment. Does Will own it? And I put a clip in here that has little sound effects, but I don't know if you guys can hear it. But that's does Will own it? Does Will kind of like just jarbling in the background? I guess. No, I'm just
No, I don't hear any sound effects, but it's funny as fuck. I like the segment. I like the segment.
Awesome.
All right, that's it, man. I was just going to mess around with that, see what you guys thought.
That's my old profile picture on Facebook right there. You can do the windows and shit.
That was funny as fuck.
You son of a bitch. I'm gonna go first because I don't know when this Winter Brother's gonna pop back in, so I'm gonna get my games and things. My
When the
pickups for the week.
jabroni's gonna come over and drop off my kid from the ice cream store.
The ice cream store. Real quick, I picked this up yesterday, as a matter of fact. This is Tower. Is my shit backwards? It definitely is. Hold on a minute.
No, it looks fine.
You look good.
No, it.
Yeah.
The DVD on your background shows like it shows everything in order. It's just,
That's right.
There.
Okay.
Now it's correct, right? You can see me.
It never changed.
Now you can read it. It changed on my end, but anyway. So anyway, that's Tower Gun Special Edition. I always wanted this game on PS3. It was not available in NTSC land, so it was a PAL land. I wouldn't say exclusive, but is it exclusive? Did this come out in Japan? I don't know. But I learned of this game from PS3 and PAL land. Tower of Guns. I don't know. I just like I like the title. that's why I bought the damn thing. I know nothing about it, but I wanted it in my collection, and I was just in the store and I found it. So there you go. I picked that
That's a
up.
good find.
Yeah, it was relatively inexpensive too, so I'm stoked about that.
cool.
Also, I've been chasing the Cotton collection for a minute, and this came to my attention, and I grabbed it. I scooped it up quick. So this is Cotton 2 and Cotton Boomerang. This is a Saturn Tribute Edition.
Japanese version? No,
Yeah.
just kidding.
Yeah, it is Japanese. We talked about this, Reggie. Yeah, you know.
Well, I got to give you some information real fast, though. That version you have right there, it does have an update where it fixes things, but the strictly limited version has the fixes already on the disc, because that was a big thing for people back when it came out.
Yeah, because it took 2 years to come out after the fucking Japanese version because it's strictly limited.
I've been stalled out at 3 or 4. I can't remember. I stalled out on the Cotton collection. I've been chasing it for a minute, and this came up, and it was the right price. It was the right time, and friend of mine, Game Junkies, Matthew Rodriguez. He was like guest number 2 on the show.
Right.
He was selling it, and he's like, "Hey, yeah, well, does anybody want this?" I was like, "Yes, I'll take it." I immediately said yes.
Right.
It's sealed, and it's got some sticker residue on there. This one will be open and played though, and eventually, hopefully, I will get the what the hell's limited? What?
Strictly limited.
Strictly limited. Hopefully, I'll get the strictly limited version. I apologize. I'm having some drinks.
Oh, you're good.
Just some drinks.
Just some drinks. Also, to complete the collection, I picked up
Yeah.
Panorama Cotton.
Right on.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I found it. This is a gift from my lovely girlfriend for Valentine's Day, which also happens to be our 10th anniversary, my girlfriend moving in day. So
Nice.
Okay.
Congratulations.
we're coming up in 10 years of her and I living together and driving each other nuts. And there you go, Panorama Cotton. So this thing's got a ton of bullshit in it. I don't know if I'm going to open this one, I'll be honest with you. This will probably stay sealed.
I think like a teacup comes in that, or maybe not, but yeah, it's those strictly limited collections. When you get them, brother, they are insane. Like they put everything in there.
It also came with this.
Yes, there it is, a teacup.
Yeah.
So I don't drink tea because real men drink coffee, and so yeah, there's that.
Spilling the tea.
Yeah, spill the tea. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, there's that.
Well, the only one you need now, I think, is probably the Rainbow Cotton, which is not really out yet. You know, at least not the collectors or nothing like that. It's on Play Asia, but you know, you might get stuff might get lost in the mail right now.
Yeah, the strictly limited one is still on pre-order.
Yeah, so yeah, I try not to pre-order stuff. But yeah, I will wait for that one. And once that one drops, I'll probably grab that.
Yeah.
Also, pick this up, and I'm going to go ahead and do this preemptively.
I'm a horny boy.
I got Dead or Alive Extreme 3
Ooh.
Fortune.
There you go.
I've been watching this one for a minute, and it's floating around $70 on eBay.
The price never goes down on that game ever.
I copped this one for $53. So
Very good.
I caught it on an auction. When I checked into the auction, it was sitting at like $39. It was like I put in 55, and boom, I got it for 53. So
Very cool.
And
there's two covers for that, so you're gonna get the other.
Yeah,
version.
there's Extreme Fortune, and there's another Extreme. I can't remember what it's called, but the difference is two playable characters.
Right.
And so yeah, there's that. And this one's in English. If you want the English one, you got to get the Chinese version. Mine does have a age restriction badge on it. I am not a fan of the age restriction badge, but it's still in English, and that's what's most important. And last but not least, a Blu-ray. I picked up a Blu-ray. I got Freddy versus Jason.
Hell
yeah.
Dark
My girlfriend. What? No spoilers, James, please.
What did he say?
He said dark meat. I think I remember.
That's what Freddy says.
I haven't seen this since I saw it. If you know what I mean.
Okay.
Back when it came out, but my girlfriend and I are currently doing a tour. We're watching all the iconic slasher movies from start to finish. We started with we're in the middle of Friday the 13th now. Before that, she wanted to watch Scream, so we watched the entire Scream set. And we're in the middle of Friday the 13th now. We got up to this one, and then it started up. And then Freddie was telling his backstory, this, that, and the other. And she's like, "Wait a minute, we got to stop. We got to stop it right here. We got to stop right here. We got to go watch all the Nightmare on Elm Streets before we can go through this." So
those are great, though. Those are great. I love those.
So we finished Nightmare on Elm Street 1 and 2. This is just last night.
Dude, 2 is the hardest one to get through. Well,
yeah. Mm-hmm. A lot of questionable characters in that one.
Yeah. Like, what, man?
Yeah.
Is that the tongue telephone, James?
Man. Yeah.
Dude, James, that's sick, dude. That's awesome.
Cool.
Dude, take a picture of that and send it to me. I think Jess would love to see that. But so yeah, we got up to Friday. We watched all the Friday the 13th. We got the Friday versus Jason, and when we stopped, and now we're gonna go back and we're gonna watch all the Nightmare on Elm Streets, and then after we're done with that, we're gonna pick this up where this left off. And I don't know if she's listening. I hope she's not listening, but I've already started just gathering Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies because those are next for us. So.
Oh my God, part 3 is hilarious.
Are you talking about Nightmare?
I'm talking about Chainsaw Massacre, the third movie. I actually watched it a couple of months ago, and I was like, dude, this is crazy.
How many reboots does that film had?
That's the one with Matthew McConaughey, right?
That's the 4th one. The New Generation is 4. Yeah, the 3 is with Viggo Mortensen from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, right.
I think I said his name. He's in the 3rd one, and the 3rd one's it's insane, dude.
I just grabbed her the one with Jessica Biel in it. That just came in the mail today. And then I have a 40th anniversary edition steelbook of the OG coming in the mail.
There's another version that's out. It comes with the 2 games with it, the Xbox version and the PS5 version of it. There's a Blu-ray of that one that's out, I believe, right now too.
Yeah, I have that. That's the PS5, with the Blu-ray.
And it comes with a movie too, so that might be a cool one to get in the future. I don't know.
Right on. It's the game and the movie?
And the movie, yeah. Mm-hmm.
The OG movie.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It went down on sale too, so you can probably get it fairly cheap.
Because nobody's hopping on it because it's an online only game. So if it had single player, they probably would get it.
Yeah, I might get it. I mean, I recently bought Friday the 13th physical just just because, and that game's gone now, unfortunately.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't want a horror kick lately, and so I got that. But yeah, those are my pickups for this week.
Excellent, awesome.
That's it right there.
I have to look into that. All right, well, shit, you're center stage, Sean. You might as well fucking go up to bed. What you got for us?
Alrighty, I will go. I don't have much this week.
What?
Thank God.
With all your posts on Facebook, every time I go to Facebook, man, Sean just posted some PS5 game.
All right, well, I showed 2 already. That's the Red Raptor and Pumpkin Jack.
Okay.
So I showed those. One of the coolest things that came in, I've been waiting over a year for it, was I got my Pip-Boy in the mail.
Nice.
Bro.
Look at that. So this is based right off of the show. It's metal, plastic on the back. It's wearable. It's fully functional. It has FM radio on it.
Is that your flashlight you're talking about?
Yeah,
No.
yeah. See,
That's too big, dude. That's
how big my I got girth.
Jesus.
So yeah, that took like a year to come in, but it's cool. It's definitely I don't know. It's going to sit on the shelf as a clock. So we got the Helldivers 2 controller that came in. She's pretty. She's a pretty girl.
It's. I don't know why it's a girl. I just thought that was random funny.
Everything's a girl, buddy. Everything's a girl.
Xbox. Everything's an Xbox and a girl.
All right. For the Switch, I finally, since PlayAsia screwed me originally on my original order, I finally got myself a copy of Iron Meat for the Switch. So there we go.
Right on, man.
I have the PS5 version. Now I have the Iron Meat version. I wanted
they're
to get
sold out, right?
Yeah, no, it sold out a long time ago, but then they reprinted it. They're super limited copies. Got reprinted. Oh, go figure. I wanted to get this before the reprints came out, because I did order the upgrade package. Like you can upgrade this to like whatever,
Right.
a
Slip cover
steelbook.
and shit.
Yeah. But I had ordered that upgrade thing after I had ordered my order from PlayAsia, who had it in stock, and then canceled my order, and they canceled a lot of other people's orders, so nobody got their copies because they sold out. Speaking of PlayAsia, this is what I was getting at, Reggie. This came in today from PlayAsia. The Tale of Ungoro, PSVR 2 game. I ordered this from PlayAsia in 2023.
Wow.
I ordered this with another game. It was called what the hell was that called again? Desperate Vertaket or something like that.
Yeah, desperate. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It was another fucking game, PSVR 2 game. It's one of the first VR2 games that came out. So I ordered both of those games together. Well, that game never got released. So they held on to this for that long. I've emailed them 3 times saying, yo, can you just send me the one game? The other game's not going to come out. Oh, we can't do that. We can cancel it, this and that. I got to and I was thinking like a month ago, I said, why don't I just cancel this fucking order and buy this on eBay? But I got lazy. And all of a sudden they're like, oh, we're going to send this to you. All right. So they made the decision that the other game wasn't coming out. 2023. There you go. That's the problem with PlayAsia. If they don't have something in stock, they're not going to. They're going to. Yeah. And a lot of times, I order, like you said, you'll order a big order from PlayAsia. That's what I'll do. I'll order 10, 15 games at once, and if they don't have one in stock, I'm fucked. That's it.
Did you get Behemoth?
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Thank you for talking about my cock. Yes.
Oh, God.
Skydance is
Another VR game.
Yeah, another VR game. This game actually looks really good. I might plug in the VR to actually play this game because this looks pretty fucking radical.
Okay.
Huge fucking monsters. Like Shadow of the Colossus style, but it's in VR. So, this came out this week. Skydance's Behemoth. Here's some bullshit I'm never gonna play. Sid Meier's Civilization 7.
Jeez.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cool.
7.
Thanks for that, guys. All right. More shit I probably won't play, but no, there is a story about this. I showed this game last week because I got this game, and then my best friend, my PS5 buddy, we're
James
going for full collections, comes out with a video out of nowhere.
I told you about it
at 4 a.m, saying, "Oh, there's a Steelbook Walmart exclusive edition of this game." And I'm like, what the fuck? That motherfucker didn't tell me about this. I already bought the fucking deluxe edition for $100. So I go to Walmart's website and they're like, "Oh, it's in your local store, but we're not going to ship it to you." I'm like, "You motherfucker." It just so happened I was like going to that area of my local store, which is like 45 minutes away that day, and I knew, so I picked it up that day. Thanks, James. I could have ordered it 3 weeks
No
earlier.
problem,
man. Wait, what'd you say?
I said no problem.
Yeah, thanks. Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't.
Yeah.
Hey, they wouldn't ship it to me either. I had to get it delivered from the store. It was weird. Like they wouldn't ship it to my house, or
store
no, they
delivery.
shipped it to my house, but it was like they had to do a delivery drop off, not a shipping. It was really weird.
That's weird.
Yeah.
And when I went to Walmart, they had like 10 of them in stock. There was like a lot of them there. Last game, looks like some boring indie bullshit. It's probably got no music, but it's probably beautiful. From Pix and Love, we got Silk.
Yeah, I've been wanting to try that one
It's
out.
a horror game, like a horror.
Really?
Yeah, it's a horror. Yeah. It looks pretty dope.
It's a horror game called Slit.
You ever see Teeth? Oh, that was a good movie.
You can only watch it once, man. But it's like,
no, I'm sure this game is fine. It's, to me, it seems like it's probably going to be very atmospheric. We'll see. I mean, I'll definitely give it a shot. But it gives me like Little Nightmares, I guess, vibes.
Yeah, vibes. Yeah.
Of it. So you got to be in the mood for it, obviously. So
right.
So that came out from Pix and Love. It's PAL only.
So Sean, I have a question for you, man. Like, how big is the hard drive on your PS5?
I have I have the Pro, which has 2 on it, and I have a 4 terabyte internal. And for the PS4 games, I have an 8 terabyte external.
So you're capped out then. So you're good to go when you put every game in. You don't have to worry about like space.
Yeah, well, the 4 terabyte is actually almost full. So
get an external.
Call of Duty is like damn near all of it.
What's that?
Call of Duty is damn near like a terabyte.
Yeah, right. Pretty much. I have been waiting for the price to go down on the 8 terabyte internal. And it has gone down. So one of these days, I'm gonna upgrade to an 8 terabyte and just max it out, because
cool.
You can go as big. You can go as big as an 8 terabyte. When those first came out, though, they were like $1,100. So I wasn't doing it then. You can get them now for like $450, $500.
So, catch them on the sale.
Yeah, but 4 terabyte, totally fine.
But you need the external too. I got an external on my PS4. I could get one for my PS5 too eventually. But I wanted to have that internal first, the big memory in there.
You could take that external and plug it right into the PS5, and you don't need to do anything.
That'd be good.
Like all of your PS4 games will go right on over to it.
Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah. So, and then there's settings in the PS5 where anytime you put a PS4 game in the PS5, it automatically saves to the external.
Okay.
Because you could save PS5 games to the external, but you can't play them off of the external.
Right, because
you'd have to
Okay.
transfer it back to the
That's kinda-
console. So
Yeah, I never understood. I don't know why they did it like that, but yeah.
Yeah, because I want the SSD, I think.
yeah, the speeds, the high speeds. So if you wanted to put your PS4 in the drawer, in the closet, you can literally take that hard drive and just plug it right in, no problems. It'll read it. You don't have to reformat or anything like that. So,
All right, so who's up next? James, Reggie.
I'll go.
Sean, yeah, Reggie can go. Sean showed all my shit, so
Yeah, I'll go.
oh come on, James,
There
you
you
had
go.
something.
no, that's it. I only had 3.
You should have. I'm sorry, James.
You're good,
And
man.
that's bullshit. I know you got like 10 other fucking things that you haven't shown. Probably.
Okay, first game here, Azure Striker Gunvolt 3. This came from Limited Run. This was actually supposed to come in March, ship in March, but they got some stuff early, which is nice. So you can see the action in the game. This is the best Azure Striker Gunvolt game out there because I love the way she can kind of teleport her attacks, which is cool. This is me playing the game on some kind of missile, I remember. And then this level, I forgot what level this is. But a very good game. I love indie crates. They do some fantastic action adventure games. So happy to have this on the system. And look at this is my special move right here that I pulled off. And hopefully it'll look cool enough for you guys. But it's very cinematic, I would say. And I cut all over the screen like that, but you didn't see the end result because I cut over to the other footage. But anyways, great game.
That came out for the Switch like a couple years ago, didn't it?
It did. It did.
Yeah, because I know I played it. I have it, I think. Yeah.
Well, Limited Run waited a while to put out the PS4 version because the game's
Right.
almost been out for 2 years. I was like, wow, okay. So yeah, it's like what you were saying earlier about Limited Run still like putting out PS4 games. You know what I mean? Like it may go on for the next 10 years.
Right.
But yeah, moving right along. We're gonna go with Felix the Cat.
Ooh,
Yes, a total
classic.
cat. Yeah. You get 2 games, the Nintendo game and the Game Boy game. Very fun, very reminiscent of something like Super Mario Brothers 3 with the costume changes and stuff like that.
Yep.
But other than that, a pretty solid platformer that I think a lot of people would like. And let's see here.
I was excited. I was like, oh yeah, Felix the Cat, let's go. And then I saw the graphics, and I was like, no.
But
Yeah, well,
they
you seen
basically
them-
ripped Super Mario 3 off on that game, like completely.
Yeah,
Great
they
game.
kind of did. It was just kind of funny with it. But there's that one. And then the next one we have here is a Metroidvania, Rusted Moss.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't want to wait for this one to come out to America. Even if it does, I don't really care. But it came with a bunch of extras. I ordered off a guy off eBay who said it would get to me in 3 days. This guy ended up being in Japan and had to wait longer for it, which was annoying. He listed it in the description. Oh, I'm in Japan right now. But anyway, his listing was all jacked up, so no feedback from me. But anyways, you get a cool Metroidvania here. Like the whole gimmick with this one is the grappling hook you have. And you build the map just like any Metroidvania game, so you know where certain areas are at. The boss fights, to me, is where this game really like stands out at. Now, this plays like a Metroidvania, but it's like a twin stick Metroidvania. So you're using the analog stick, like the right analog to aim your gun. So it's pretty cool. So definitely something to keep your eye out for, I would say. It's on the cheap. I don't want to wait for it to come out to America, like I said, if it does. I mean, the Japanese version of physicals is available right now, and it's in English. So
I picked this one up a few months back, and this is one I've been definitely meaning to try because it looks awesome. So
yeah, and they went all out, put some anime scenes in and stuff like that. That really shows like the effort. So really happy with this one. Okay, next one up here is a game that I definitely know Will won't like because it's an 8-bit game, but most of you guys out there probably will like it. This is a Rogue Dawn Metroid and this physical edition is done by Project Retro Games, which is in the chat right now. So if you have any questions about the game, you can ask him. But
I like that cover.
Yeah, it's an unofficial prequel to the original Metroid game. So it leads into the story, which is really cool. They did a good job on the environments in this game. I was like, dude, like this is actually really a lot of fun. And I didn't know they were actually making physicals for it. So definitely something to keep your eye out for those Metroidvania fans. Will, are you impressed or are you not impressed?
Hold on. No, that's not the game for me.
Nothing.
I
else.
I like how the cover said that it had 3 slots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The
I saw
cover,
that. First thing I noticed as well.
The cover is rather horny, but no, this isn't a game for me.
It's like a horny boy cover. I think that's the best cover I've seen for it.
That looks great. It looks
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so there's that. So keep your eye out on Project Retro Games, which will let you know any information in the chat. Next game here is a game I was telling Will about that he should probably get next, and that is Wild Guns Reloaded.
It was hard.
Guns has been on my list forever, but
so Will didn't know our secret. I have a secret that I know about Strictly Limited, where to buy their stuff from. And
don't.
I'm not going to say it right now. I'm not going to say it, but there's a place I revealed to Will where you get your Strictly Limited stuff, and a lot of the time it's on sale. But I got Wild Guns for $50. This collector's edition. So as you see here, it comes with all this cool stuff. And you haven't played Wild Guns the game before. It plays like a gallery shooter. Like think of something like Cabal, Blood Bros. If anybody's played Blood Bros, is an awesome game, a fantastic game. As you can see here, 2-player action. It's a difficult game though. Don't get me wrong. Like it's tough. You got to like remember a lot of stuff. But once you get it down, it's actually really like fun. And this version actually adds 2 new levels and 2 new characters from the Super Nintendo version. But,
I get Sunset Rider vibes from this.
Well, Sunset Riders is more of a moving around type. You know, this game, you're in the same area. Sunset Riders, you ride horses, you move to like different locations. You know what I mean? Like, it looks like Sunset Riders. Don't get me wrong, but does it play like it? No, not so much.
Same time era. They were both the Super Nintendo games, I believe.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what else I have here. I think I showed it. I'm not sure if I showed this one before. Maybe I showed it last time. No, this is Shinobi. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking another title. This is a shoot 'em up. This is the pink edition from Red Art Games. You can see a lot of crazy shooting action.
Game's nuts.
It is nuts, but it's so much fun though. It's like wow, dude. Like they really like the colors, and you gotta be careful with this game, man, because you might catch a seizure or something like that with all the colors flipping around. But definitely a cool shoot 'em up game that a lot of people probably don't know about because as far as I know, the only people putting out physicals for this game is Red Art Games. And, like, there's no Japanese version of the game or anything like that. So it is available digital, but none of us collect digital here unless absolutely necessary.
Right.
But yeah, there's that one. Next one here is Trigger Heart Excelica. Originally came out on the Dreamcast. It's the second to last game on that system. Came out on PS2, and now it is on the Switch in this nice, cool collector's edition. Now, this is from Red Art Games, but they do have an American version that's already out on Amazon if you want to get a copy of this game. It's very simplistic, but and in a good way. The only gimmick in this game is that you have a feature where you can grab your enemies and toss them at each other. So that's like a cool effect that the game has. But other than that, you got your shooting weapons, you got your bombs to clear out screens, and a lot of stuff coming at you. Like I would say this is. I don't want to say this is a bullet hell, but it's on the verge of a shoot 'em up and a bullet hell, like mixed together. So yeah, got to be careful on this one. But yeah, another cool one to check out if you like shoot 'em ups. Okay, we're kind of like winding down here. Hopefully, let's see here. Oh, King of the Fighters 1998. This is the deluxe edition, which I got. This comes with a like acrylic poster, like that you're seeing right there. So
nice.
Aluminum, sorry, plate. I don't want to say acrylic, but there's the poster it comes with, and it's so freaking cool, dude. I love it. And King of Fighters 98 is probably one of the best King of Fighters games out there. This version, this is like a dream match. All the dream match games are probably the better versions of the best versions of all of the series because they add all the characters that are in other games, and they just put them all in one, and it's just awesome. But definitely. To me, the second best King of the Fighters game of all time. The first one for me is 2002, Unlimited. But yeah, definitely cool games to play if you like fighting games. Okay, let's see here.
I like fighting games.
Is that Pix and Love? You said
Pix and Love put this out. They still have it left on their website, but it's like, dude, they went all out with it, dude. Like seriously, they're the only ones doing King of the Fighters true justice when it comes to like collector's editions. Okay, so next game here kind of pushes the Game Boy Advance graphics, I would say. This is V Rally 3 Racing. This is the PAL version because the American version was going for over $100. I said, forget that. But if you like off-road racing, you know, that's arcadey, man, this game is a lot of fun. And here, Will, get this. This is going to impress Will. You can even play the game in first person, man. like inside the car, which I thought was really impressive. Like, dude, you can see the hands like moving the steering wheel. I was like, yes, dude, this is great.
Wow,
So, Will,
crazy.
are you impressed?
I'm not a racing guy.
Not, jeez. Well, can't hard to impress Will, guys, tonight. But
Dude, Will is the worst. Okay, worst.
I have my taste.
look at that beautiful environment. Just racing on the road and your Game Boy Advance, and just chilling. And Will's not impressed with that view, man. Not at all. So
That is
it's all
pretty
good.
impressive for Game Boy Advance, though. I'd say that is pretty damn impressive.
A lot of people don't realize the Game Boy Advance is a 32-bit system, so a lot of companies didn't push it there, but it could go there. It's
Right.
easy. But being on a cartridge would be pretty expensive. So moving right along. Let's see here. Oh, I don't know if I showed this, but I got Blur on the PS3 recently. So Blur,
Great game.
also, yeah, it's still online on the PS3. I got some races online. I came up last place, of course, because those guys are like experts. But I still had fun racing with them. You know what I mean? Like, it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's been one on my list that I've been wanting to get for a long time.
yeah, it's gone up a little bit in price. When I say gone up, it's like a $20 game. Obviously, you want PS3 games cheaper, but it's one of the ones that's up there, like in the price, I would say. But yeah, got that one. Let's keep it moving. And then I got one of my games I've been looking for a long time on PS.
Oh, you finally found it, huh?
Yeah, Everspace 2 at GameStop of all places. I love the first Everspace. It was like a roguelike game. But this one's more of a story-based one. If you like outer space, spaceships and stuff like that, going on missions, man, getting into like dogfights and stuff, this game will be right up your alley. I've always been like interested in space travel, like since I was a kid, traveling to other planets and all that stuff. So these type of games intrigue me, especially with the way they look now. It's like, dude, like I'm in some kind of cave on some planet. It's insane, dude.
Have you played Chorus?
No, I haven't.
Check out Chorus. I think you like Chorus.
That's similar. Yeah.
Yeah, really good
But
game.
look how cool that is. That planet right there, the asteroid, is like, dude, I'm in space. Like, this is like so cool. So, anyways, Everspace 2. I'm not even gonna ask Will if he's impressed.
No, I like it. What console is this on?
Oh, okay. All right.
Is it PS5?
PS5 and Xbox. If you got an Xbox.
Oh no, never mind.
Okay. Okay.
No, I'm kidding. Actually, this does look right. I really, what the hell's that game? Ace Combat. I enjoy
Flight. Okay. Well, yeah, this one was a little bit harder to find physical though, which was crazy. So that's how to find it at GameStop. It didn't even have it listed. But
it only comes in that big box. It's only comes in that big box.
It only comes in that big box. Yeah. So I was like, yes, dude, like freaking awesome. So next game here, I don't know if I can really recommend it to everybody, but it's on the list here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on here. This is Iron Wings for PS4. I picked this up because Sean got the PS5 copy that let me know that, hey, there's a PS4 copy out there. Mm-hmm. And maybe this is a game to play during Black History Month. I don't know. The story has to do with World War II. So it's arcade-like, but at the same time, the flight controls, it could be kind of weird how the camera is angled at certain points. So it's a cool game. It needed a bit more polish, but I see what they're trying to do with it. Like trying to immerse you in this nice like story and everything like that. But they could have worked a little bit better on the flying and everything because it could get a little annoying. And
I have to put mine back in. I only put it in for a couple of minutes when you asked me to like check if it had English.
Right.
And all I did was like just fly for 30 seconds really, and I was like, this game is gonna be hard. It just seemed like it was like it's gonna be difficult.
I think this looks rad as shit. Is this a German exclusive?
Yeah.
No, it came out on the Switch and PS5, but German exclusive for PS4 and PS5. Yeah.
Oh.
It's only like $20 on eBay though. You should pick it up. Is it plays in English?
Yeah, but I don't know, dude. That German
tariff. Worry about the tariff? Oh, Germany, I get you.
No, the USK rating on the.
It's the USK. Yeah.
You won't see it. You see the spine. You won't see it.
I'll know it's there.
So yeah, there's that game. And then the next game here, last game will be Promenade. I think that's how you pronounce it. Promenade, yeah. This is a cool platform game where you kind of create platforms as well. and it looks very cutesy, but it's a really cool game. I talked about this briefly on my channel before, but this is another exclusive that Red Art Games has done. They put it out on the PS4, Switch, PS5, and the Xbox One, which I'm proud to say I own most of those versions except the PS5 one. So, Sean, I'll leave that up to you unless you already own it.
I already own it.
Oh, there you go. So cool. So definitely a cool platform game. Very, I won't say it's slow paced, but it has a lot of gimmicks in it to really make it stand out. That I think is a lot of fun. I can't remember them all right now because it's been a while since I played it, but still, definitely something you might want to keep your eye out for.
Yeah, no, it definitely looks cool. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that game looked like that. I didn't even investigate it. I like it now. Now I want to check that out.
Cool. And that's one more item here. Will missed out on this, unfortunately, but from our secret stash of Strictly Limited, I got this from. Well, you're supposed to cut me off before I say it, but never mind. But
Boy.
This is the Wonder Boy collection.
I'm not gonna cut you off because I'm not opening gates, dude.
Oh, secrets, huh?
Keep the secret. Keep it secret. Keep it safe, like Gandalf would say.
I can tell. I've let everybody in on my secrets on this whole fucking panel here. And all of those secrets have gotten leaked out all over the place. So there we go.
Keep the gate, Sean. Keep the gate.
But yeah, I got that collection. It went on sale for like $70, and it goes for like $150 in regular price because it comes with so much stuff. And the sales on this website, man, happen like often. So I finally got Will on there, and he's gonna be making some purchases probably in the future there when stuff is on sale. But these collector's editions, dude, this is just a shipping box, guys. This is the shipping box. This is not even a collector's. This is a shipping box. The item looks like this on the inside. You can see that.
Oh yeah.
And it comes with a bunch of stuff. So insane. But,
so they slapped an address label on top of that box.
No, they put it in a regular box, but this is a shipping box that a lot of companies will use for their collector's editions and stuff. At least I think. I may be totally wrong about that. I'm sorry. I'm getting confused now, but either way, for $70, that's a good collection to have. But yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah. That's all I got.
All right, James, you got anything left?
Very cool.
You got anything left?
Nothing.
Oh, come on, James. You are just not a team player.
James taking us home.
You are not a team player, James.
Sean showed all my games. I mean, the only thing that Sean doesn't have with his game is this here. So with Civ 7, the deluxe edition, if you pre-ordered it through GameStop, it comes with this controller holder.
Oh no!
Controller and mouse holder.
Oh my god! Look at Sean's eyes. The anger.
Yeah, but
anger welling up in his eyes.
Fucking eBay tomorrow now.
So yeah, this is a pre-order GameStop exclusive Civ 7 controller mouse holder for your controller.
Does it come with a mouse?
No. No, not at all. But yeah, I mean, got Behemoth here. Actually picked it up today because my game was actually delayed, but I went out a couple stores today and they had this. I was like, well, let me pick this up now because there's not. I guess Best Buy still shows it, but like Amazon, it's like delayed like crazy. And it's a VR game. These VR games they're not putting them out like a regular game. So I would jump on VR2 shit early if you want to collect it and not spend outrageous money for it. And then obviously the Steelbook edition for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So
all right. Yeah, I think there's only that was what the hell's that segment called? A package time.
Package
that was
time.
Yeah. You only started drinking when I started drinking. It wasn't that long ago.
No, I started drinking an hour and a half before the show. I was whining and complaining about you. I wanted to start drinking now, and that was 3 hours before the show. But yeah. Yeah. Oh, so final segment of the night, ladies and gentlemen. This is video game shitposting. I'm here. I promise I dropped something. All right, real quick. Let's run through these real quick. What do we got here? What is this? Oh yeah, send a picture. Wait, isn't that China from WWF No Mercy N64? Nah, it's because I have an Android. Oh damn, you fine as hell. You like that one? You ready? Like that one? I brought some old ones in because it was a pretty weak week for memes. But here's this one. There's
Never gets old. Never gets old.
Here's another oldie but a goodie. When you're trying to ignore the crackhead at the gas station, but they say they have video games for sale. What do you got?
What do you got?
There's this one. So we got Utz pretzels, French fries from McDonald's, Pyroline, 10-year-old me. I think this is hilarious. I definitely bowled against her on the Wii. This is also an oldie but a goodie. I'm sorry, Sean. James sent this.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus.
Okay, Steve. Try not to get around. My name is Sean. I know. I am Steve. I will never not share that.
Is that going to be our next shirt?
Yeah.
Enter me link. This means a little fucked up because that's Zelda. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm so happy for Goro now that he's settled down and started a new family. That's fucked up. Anyway. Oh, it says, guys, the PlayStation 30th anniversary start screen is gone.
Oh, it's already gone? Dang.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gone. What's this?
Gone forever.
Microsoft gaming CEO says releasing games on PS5 is a good thing for Xbox. Are you sure? Yeah.
Yes, I am.
This one I have titled as Xbox cucked, but whatever.
Are you sure? Yeah.
People don't realize how much fucking money there is in cards. That was my best Bubbles impression. Are there any tattoo artists who can cover this up for me? Twitch, help cover this up. You're good at that, right?
Well, no, Ninja wrote that.
How did he get so popular?
Who? Dr. Disrespect?
Yeah, I didn't see the appeal when I watched one of his streams before. I was like, people watching this?
Yeah. You know what? He just never. He's never not on air. I think that's what it is. So it's just constantly on. You know what I mean?
Wow.
That's
Okay.
it. Dude, the money that guy makes in like super chats is unfucking believable.
Really?
But plus, I think he just signed a. Didn't he just sign like an exclusive deal with Rumble? I believe. So
Well, he had a deal with Dr. Pepper for a minute. I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah, but after all the sandal stuff, like Rumble actually picked him up. So now he's making money off of that too. So
video game collectors be like, I found this in the wild at GameStop.
No, stop it, you.
No, Reggie, no.
No, that's just sorry. It's just while you're showing us right now, the big UFC fights are on, so I'm like glancing back and forth. Like,
UFC.
Pay-per-view.
Fun fact: in Australia, both the toilets and the game discs spin backwards.
Is that really true? Like about the toilets?
No, the toilets is true, but not the video games. All right, this is the one we referenced earlier, where people got mad at me. Me, when I first started PS4 and PS5 and Switch collecting, Me, after I learned there are companies who employ predatory practices and target high-value games for reprint, thus diluting as a rarity and ruining one of the things I like most about the hobby, having a rare gem in my collection. But whenever I speak out against it, I am shamed and called a piece of shit scalper who only cares about money, even though I'm not selling anything. So there you go.
You put it all out there.
Oh boy, the comments on that fucking post were ruthless.
People were mad at me, dude.
They
What group was it in?
Limited run collectors.
Yeah, limited run games collectors group, and on PS4 Ain't Dead, people were fucking cordial. On PS4 retail collectors, cordial. But fucking that group, I love reprints. Oh god, no, he's talking about reprints. Everybody plays games. What's this? Dragon Age the Veilguard.
Damn.
Her ass is on backwards.
You fucking her ass. That's the largest fupa known to man. All right, what's this? Okay. 2 NPCs have the exact same pose on the beach in the first GTA 6 trailer. Yeah, that's unplayable.
Unplayable.
This is a Sean OG. I want my PSN.
Yeah, I made that real quick this morning.
It's a good one.
I was fiending, man. I was fiending.
Oh, we got here. Yeah, this is I've never played Elden Ring, but yeah, there you go. There's that.
That's insanity.
I titled this one PSN Down.
That took me a second.
Oh, what's this one? It's called Sonic. Rushing off the bus this morning, I slipped and fell. $2 worth of change fell into my pocket. This bitch gone yell, "Damn, Sonic, you good?" Almost snapped on her ass.
Snapped on her ass.
PSN is down. I have to play games on disc. Oh, sad Kermit.
Yeah, I whipped out the GameCube today, man. I was playing fucking what was that, WWE with Dave Reckoning or whatnot? Is that what it was? Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Oh, it was fantastic. It was great. Great.
This is from Limited Rare Games. I thought this was funny. It's got VGP, Game Collectors, and there's a Drop Soap $400 Godzilla PS4.
That game is shit too. That's the thing.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, dude. It's like, what the hell, dude?
Yeah, no. Reprint it. Why? It's a shit game.
No, people, it doesn't matter, Jamie.
I know.
It doesn't matter. They don't want it because it's a shit game. They want it because it's a fucking formally expensive game.
Yeah.
So these people are lying to themselves.
Well, Scorn is the perfect example of that. Scorn is a shit game. So everybody wanted it.
Custom agents 5 minutes after opening your sealed games.
Man.
We did our part.
We did our part.
I salute those. I salute them.
Yeah.
GameStop. Bet y'all want them physical games copies now, huh? PSN is still down.
Did GameStop really post that?
Yeah, they did. That's here's another one. I don't know why I have two of them in here, but yeah, bet y'all want them physical copies now. Yeah, and that's it. That's this week's edition of video game shit posting. Yeah, that was unnecessary, but there you go. Oh no! What? No! Oh, yeah, that's the last news story we never got to. I don't even remember what it was. There was a store. Nintendo loses a lawsuit against a small Costa Rican grocery store called Super Mario.
Really?
Yeah, In Central America, they call grocery stores super, for short for supermarket. But the name of the owner of the store is named Mario. So Nintendo sued him, but they lost, and
rightfully so. Yeah, his name.
Because none of the Mario's lawyer argued that many of the many trademarks Nintendo owns, none of them actually have anything to do with selling food to humans. So there you go. But, oh god damn it, get everything out there. Yeah, but there it is. All right. Sorry if I'm rushing through this. I'm just expecting.
Yeah.
He's not my brother-in-law, but we've been together long enough. Yeah, I guess it's common law, brother-in-law, brother in common law. I don't know, but whatever. But yeah, that's anything you guys want to add before we wrap this shit up?
No, I'm good. I had a great time tonight.
Yeah, it was fun. I was happy. I wasn't sure how you guys were going to react to the whole does Will own it thing, but
no, I like that. I like that.
I like it.
I'm gonna hold a grudge for a very, very long time.
No.
Hopefully not. I'm trying to turn it off right now, but it keeps clicking back on. There we go. Sorry.
Oh, does it just keep going back on? Does it keep? Is that what it's doing?
I thought it'd be a cool segment when I come on. Hey, does Will own it?
No. Every time you come on now, I'm going to be expecting does Will own it because I like that. Yeah. I like that very much.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Well, wait until that fucking date comes and shit again. But no, I don't own that game. I don't own Two Dork and whatever the Triple Witches. It is on my list.
I think you would like Two Dark, man. It's good.
It is good. It is really good.
I saw. I've spoken about it a lot. I like.
I'll tell you this, Will. This is from the creator of the original Alone in the Dark game, so you got that behind it. But it's actually only people who could create survival horror games that are good are indie developers, and Too Dark is like one of those ones that's on there. We're being a really good game. Damn, this girl's getting beat up. These fights are brutal, man. Yeah, corner of my eye, I'm like watching this girl's just getting pounded on the ground, dude. This is insane.
Are you sure you're watching UFC and not porn? Did you say this girl, right?
Yeah, it's two girls fighting each other.
Yeah.
And the champion, she's just wailing on her, dude. It's like she's got 40 seconds left of the match, so yeah, hopefully she could survive, but she's getting beat up. You ever seen Men's Society when Kane got beat up? Or not the guy, not Kane that got beat up, the other guy that Kane did beat up. It looks like that fight right now.
Man, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it looks like that right now.
That's crazy.
Well, we're gonna wrap it up. I'm Will. Over there, that's James. That's Sean, and that is the radical one, Mr. Radical Reggie.
You got it right the first time.
Yeah, I did. I just went like this. This is the PlayStation 8 podcast. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We got shirts over there on Sticker Mule, and we got things and stuff, and we're on places, and you can find us there. Just Google the shit, you'll find us. I'm gonna close out with this last video, but for myself, from James, from Reggie, and from Sean, good night, everybody.
Good night. Thank you very much.
Peace out.
PlayStation ain't dead.